Right, okay, welcome back to Adventures into the Unknown, episode 12. It's me, your boy, Kido, with the other boys,
Skinny penis.
Skinny
boys.
Penis.
Self-proclaimed, hello. Just kidding.
Anyway. Last session was just, it just seemed to be like some patrolling of the wilds, just some combat stuff. While the group were patrolling, they happened upon a man, or an ogre, sorry, called, with no name, that was aptly named Big Man. He instantly made friends with Leo, and they set about patrolling the coastline to see if they could see anything. The only thing they found were a few creatures, or humans, in armour, kinda rusted. Some creatures as well, not in armour but had massive great axes, and combat ensued. A few people went down, but ultimately successful outing. A few tokens were earned, a few items were gained, and the group made their way back to town. It lasted roughly about like 3 hours, was it?
3 hours.
Yeah, about three and a half maybe.
I never
Yeah.
asked this last week because I forgot. Did I get any tokens for teaching an ogre how to apply a healing salve?
Sure, Huggy, one token.
Yeah, man. Just put it on there, man.
Yeah, you need to open it first.
Add that to
Um,
the sheet. Right now.
So during the 3 hours which the group was away, Deacon, was there anything that you got up to other than guarding the children?
Nothing super active. I think I said that like over the course of the night I was just chilling on the roof of the building, kind of taking the time to myself and have a wee breather and reflect on my experiences up to this point.
Okay.
But, what time did everybody leave to go out?
First thing, it was
Like
six or
literally,
seven.
they seen you in the morning, had something to eat, then left.
Okay, yeah. As soon as everybody would have left, scoot back up onto the roof of the inn and spend maybe the first hour and a half, 2 hours, again just sitting in silence, but this time just watching it at the lake. Watching the fishing boats come and go and
Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just like having a nice glance over the lake
just
and
having a nice
just being aware? That's all.
I can't knock this itch that I've got. This there's something just niggling at the back of Deacon's consciousness, like somebody's telling him something and he can't quite hear it, you know. It's like his instincts are telling him there's something weird about the whole situation that's happening here. All the fairy tales he's heard as a young lad to everything he's read up to this point, to the fantastical things he's seen now. It just seems as if this area just seems too amazing to really exist. And he's been considering the last night and the day that maybe a lot more of the fairy tales and stories are actually true. Maybe a lot of things about this area are special, and he reflects on the performer that he saw before, the swordsman, and kind of thinks about why he might have came here, and did it have anything to do with the fact that this area is special, like. And again, it brings him back to the why did I see it differently to everybody else, and you know, it just keeps bringing up more and more questions. But for the last hour, he kind of finds his footing, as it were. And he's making a solid decision right now. And pull the sword hilt out from inside my robe. Just gonna get a once over. And again, shut my eyes and kinda, cast myself into it and try and feel it out the same way as I do when I meditate. I go in and I feel it in my own consciousness and kinda have a little dream and think to myself. I'm gonna pull the sword hilt into that space with me.
Okay.
I'm sitting, get caught up in the flow and the rhythm of listening to the nets from the fishing boats get cast into the water and dragged back, and they feel the breeze blowing one way then blowing the other. And I'm sitting, kind of line up the rhythm of my whole being with it, follow it with my breathing, and then slowly start to match my heart rate to it almost as well, and slowly start swaying kind of side to side and get in tune with everything that's happening around me, and see if this matches. See if this thing in my hand matches the area. Does it feel as if it belongs here? Does it feel as if it's out of place, or does it feel as if it? What's the word I'm looking for? Does it feel as if it's disrupting the flow of the things around it? Is this artifact, this thing here to upset things? Or does it feel as if it matches the natural rhythm of the area?
What, the
sword hilt?
The sword hilt?
And it's less of a, I don't think he's ever looking for it in mystical to come into this, right? It's just kind of,
yeah.
Is that somewhere in the back of his consciousness that he's thinking about something that he can't quite bring to the forefront? Is there calculations or information buried back there that's making sense of the situation that he can't quite grasp, and he's just trying to get a feel for if there's something he's missing or no?
I mean, I don't really have an answer to that. I think as time goes on, it'll be something Deacon will answer for himself, which is probably the
That's
best
an
way.
answer in itself.
Yeah. I mean, just while you're, because while you're sitting meditating, I imagine that you're just like feeling up the hilt and going over the grooves of the blade and feeling the nicks and cuts on the blade itself, and feeling the handle and feeling the the pommel and stuff like that. Feeling it. It's a perfect fit for your hand, and it's you can imagine yourself swinging this sword, and you could even you could imagine how long it would be just based on the size of the handle itself. So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
I think then near the end of the meditation, maybe I stand up on the very tippy top of the chimney on the roof, like I was doing with the fence posts with Jim.
Mm-hmm.
And I just take a stance with just the hilt in my hand and just do a couple, go through some of the motions with just the hilt.
Yeah,
But again,
okay.
not expecting anything to come in, just stretching and.
You become aware of a range around you. The man that you saw before, he obviously, you said before, he had a range, and you see a range yourself around you, and as you swing, you hope for something to happen. You try to copy his form as much as possible, but nothing does seem to happen, and you don't know if that's maybe because maybe your ability's just up there yet, or maybe it's something to do with the weapon, or there's a few things that are just off, even though it kind of resembles the sword that you remember. The memories are very hazy. Being being so young when you saw this. But yeah, you are aware of a range, which is something.
Okay. I think I'll probably justify that to myself as just being inexperienced, and I don't know. I don't know how all this works yet.
Yeah.
I'll tuck it back in my robe when I'm done and kind of see them coming back up the bridge, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you can see them easily. See them coming back up the bridge. They're not making. No, actually, not tell a lie. You don't. You see them coming in at the pier.
Oh yeah, they went to the boat, didn't
Yeah, they came in at the pier. You watch as Earth pulls both Leo and Kenneth onto the pier itself from the boat. And they walk down the pier itself, talking to each other. Eventually, you see Earth breaking off, heading towards outside of town, down the bridge. Where did Leo and Deacon go? Leo, you went to the shop, right?
Yes, I went towards the shop.
So Leo, you see Leo gone
Yeah,
to
the dog.
see Einar, and Kenneth, you went home, right?
Yeah, I'll sit at the tavern for a bit.
Said about something. Okay. So you make your way. That means I'm assuming you and Leo walk your way towards the towards the tavern, because the shop is just past the tavern. And you both see Deacon just sitting on top, and he does glance over to you in the bit before he glances back over to the rest of the lake. And Leo, you make your way to the shop, and Kenneth, you can head to the tavern. Right, okay, and I will resume time there. What he's up to? Yep, tell me what he's all doing.
I think everyone's pretty fucked up, right? Is everyone looking?
Let me double check.
We're gonna need to waste another day then before we.
Oh god,
head out,
yeah.
if we're right, head out,
I can short rest.
I mean, I
can
don't think we're in a rush for it to happen anyway, right?
No. Where did we say we were gonna meet Big Man? Was it the bridge?
He
He
didn't.
just- No, he just said, come find me.
Ah, okay.
So he'll be cutting about the swamp.
We'll head back and meet Big Man at some point, but there's no rush for anything. Got any plans for the day, Deacon?
No, I'm just fully planning on standing here, keeping guard. I don't know, maybe someone could take over my watch so I can go stretch my legs a bit better, but other than that, no, not really.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll jog away and join the morning exercise.
Yeah, the training. Yeah, it's fine. I would say the exercises are probably done around a bit now. But Magnus,
I'll get them done, if you
Magnus,
know what I mean.
yeah, no, Magnus is more than happy to oversee while you're training. He sends everybody else off to like assignments, just to try and get them experienced as quickly as possible, training as quickly as possible. The recruits are actually, getting into shape a lot quicker than you expect. Magnus seems to be a talented trainer. So you can join in on that.
Could I interest? I don't want to make a big thing of this, but could that interest Magnus in a little friendly spa?
You
Don't
want
know
to
if he
actually
gets
roll
to
comp? You actually
no,
want
no,
to do
no,
combat?
I don't have to. I just kind of want to get a feel for, an actual trained fighter's
Sure.
in combat. I've only ever fought goblins with weapons in their hands, so.
Yeah, let me. I need to do something quickly.
Use practice swords.
I'm trying to dig for the what he could potentially teach a man, if you know what I mean.
No, wait, hold on. No, we didn't do that. 1, 2. Yeah, so while you're fighting Magnus, you know, you're in the spar, you've got Magnus will agree, just to see how you're getting on in your training and stuff like that. He will suggest that you actually use proper weapons, because you know it's just the best way to train. With your current abilities, training with practice swords is not very helpful, I would say. But yeah, while you're fighting, you know, he's trying like, it's almost like shadow boxing.
What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck is she doing?
You clapping cheeks.
I don't wiggle at the moment, fuck's sake!
Her ass is on your camera.
I've moved it. Yeah? Fucking not showing you off. Sorry.
No, that's fine. So yeah, you both start sparring. It's kind of like shadow boxing, where you try and come as close as possible. It's more like, I would say, short bursts of pure skill rather than like extended, like, forays. You know, it's like just as soon as someone gets like a kill cut, you stop and then you just go back into a stance, and then you do this. It's kind of like fencing in that sense, where you just go back to the starting position again and then continue again. But while you're fighting Magnus, you can definitely feel that he has a lot of experience fighting one-on-one. He's got a few moves as well that seem to catch you off guard, and you know, that just seem to put him in a better position than what you were expecting. Fair enough, you've got some of your abilities, but most of them come from what would I say? What do they come from?
Improvisation and
yeah, improvisation, like, yeah, but his are actually like he's more than very easy to disarm you. There's a few times that after he's went to hit you with his sword, like he grabs onto you and stuff like that. He's parried you a few times.
Just to note, I physically cannot read.
Can it be what?
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello?
sorry.
Everything
Oh,
keeps
you good?
pausing. Am I good?
You can hear you, but your camera's froze.
There you go.
You're back.
Oh, you're back.
Back.
Right, what's happening? You can be what?
He's frozen again. Wow.
Everybody keeps pulling weird faces
Get
and just stops. Like, honestly, can't I tell if I'm being memed at this point?
Right, try again.
Right, try again before you get cut off, right?
He's frozen again.
Wow.
Oh wait, you're taking the piss.
We're no taking the
Actually,
piss.
no.
And yeah,
100%. Turn the stream on and you'll hear yourself.
Okay, are we right?
Right, are we good? And then you just stop.
Cannot be disarmed.
Disarmed.
You can't be disarmed?
weird.
Okay.
I can't be disarmed. Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
that's maybe one of the bouts I come closer to winning.
Yeah, I would say so. He does say he lunges his sword in between, like towards your hand to try and like slap your hand. But as he goes to slap your hand, you actually straight up drop your sword, and where the sword goes past your hand, and he catch your sword again, and you bring it up to his neck and stuff like that. But so yeah, I would say that he definitely has the upper hand when it comes to fighting. His experience is definitely holding true, as much as you've got, like, you know, creativity and agility. Okay, so he's taking a short rest, aye?
Are
Yes.
the girls still being held in the tavern right now?
Yeah, I mean, you can check in the tavern, and they seem to be helping Brunhilde. Yeah, in
I'll
quotation
sit
marks.
around and keep an eye on them.
Yeah, okay.
Quick
As
rest.
soon as you show yourself, they run over and they're like, "Kenneth, come play, come play."
Go on then.
Okay, and you go off and they find a massive skipping rope, and they're trying to like play skipping rope with you, but you're too big for it. So
Barry will find a corner to curl up in and go for a nap as well.
Sure. Eventually, they will eventually try and annoy Barry and like, ride Barry and stuff like that. But that's not very, it's not very intensive. So you can definitely get a short rest off with that. I'm assuming when Earth goes to his house, he just like conks out.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, when Earth goes to Jim's house. Okay. Leo, so what do you do for the hour? What do you do?
Back to the bar.
Okay, you
Oh,
are. So
God.
you can.
Yeah,
You
back
can
to the
sit-
bar, and it's just consistent light drinking for like the full duration. So I'll just be
Yeah,
constantly
just like
drinking and sipping
a few
something
ales. Yeah, that's fine.
while I'm I don't know, going over a paper or whatever. I was finding it was ever happening,
Yeah, that's fine.
but just drinking.
So, well, I'll say both of these are keeping an eye on the kids at the time. You can get a short rest afternoon.
Can I throw some dice for some hit dice then for the short?
Yeah,
rest?
you can short rest as well. You always can short rest.
Seriously.
I'm taking a long rest. I need a long rest.
Cleric dice. as
I
well.
mean, but you can't do it yet. And stuff might
No,
happen
no, I
within.
Yeah, I would hopefully like to go for a long rest, but I'm taking the short just now.
Okay.
I'll spend the short if the time comes that I need to get up. So
Plus 4 for cleric dice. 16.
because I have 9 HP left, 1 rage, and a point of exhaustion. So
19 now.
Okay. So
there's Andy. Hey man.
Yeah, man.
Earth is currently in a deep sleep, and Deacon's off training. You're both in the tavern. I'll say your training lasts about an hour. Deacon maybe an hour and a half. Where you and Magnus at this point are both like pissing sweat. Magnus wearing like, well, not. I mean, he's probably be wearing full plate at this point.
I'll just jet back up with the
Yeah, that's
squad
fine.
then until we decide what we'll do. I'm no.
Okay. Right, so he's all just like doing general stuff, just resting, like waiting on Earth to resting, right? That's fine.
Very short resting until something happens or someone wants to do something.
And head down to the shop after the short rest, right?
Hold up, that was 10.
Yeah.
Armor sold.
Do we know what it is we want to do while everybody's just kind of floating about doing their stuff? Have we got any ideas? Do you guys come across anything interesting or anything we could?
Not really much
both
further
deal with
than the last time.
I had an idea.
We found some men of the armor, but it was
Well,
up and
damaged
walking
armor.
about.
No, nice.
Undead.
Okay.
No, it was undead. It was
And
zombies.
they didn't look undead, but
I mean,
they kind of did at the same
Yeah.
time.
they were reanimated corpses basically. Because the
Yeah,
armor
like-
was all rusty to fuck the same way that we'd found the armor in the
Yeah, but
swamp.
they just-
So
They looked humanoid, but they were very white.
yeah.
So on the Dugman situation, I don't know if we could fool him by doing this maybe, but if he's using the substance that he put on the lassies to track them, could we roll about in it and then run about in the swamp and have him come find us?
We think it's just the substance though, or is it something magical? Because I mean, the girl's
I mean,
clean
it
now. That doesn't
very
mean
well
that's safe,
could
right?
be magical, right? But the only experiences we've came across are animalistic in nature. If it's something like that, my assumption would be he actually just sniffs it out. That would be the mark, right? Especially considering his physical appearance and features. He's a big dog man. And he's clearly an ambush predator of some description as well. I don't think he's gonna run into the town to try and find these lassies. I don't know if maybe it does something psychically or mentally to them to call them out. They never tried to leave over the course of the night around, did they, Ken?
No.
Did he
Did I
freeze
cut-
again?
I cut
You
it
froze
there.
again.
I did. What
Yeah,
did I
they,
get?
they did not. No.
They did not. So we don't know if that's how it works. So the only God, I hate saying this word, but the only assumption we can make.
I
is
love
it's
that word. That's my favourite word.
physical, Like it's a physical thing. But I'm not 100% sure, but that would be my knee-jerk reaction on what we could possibly do in a hurry.
I was
not
thinking
actually-
about something along the lines as well, because I asked them last session, I asked to get them checked for like physical marks, and they were clean. So
We've not actually like seen the substance anywhere else in the swamp, right? Just on them.
And
Yeah,
they've been
no,
cleaned
he's
up,
never.
so-
You could smell it.
And it was a strong scent. Right?
Yeah, so-
It was-
Yeah.
I'll say you're while Earth is resting, 7 hours pass-ish, right? And in that time, I'm assuming you're just like chillaxing and trying to think of stuff that you can do to try and handle this creature as well as, get them off the hook, shall we say? It is at this point in time that where are you? Where are you? Leo. Leo, you notice like there's like a slight shift in mood with the kids. They still seem to be, playing and having fun and stuff like that, but there's something weird happening just in their general demeanor. Another few minutes go past, and at this point they try and leave the tavern.
No. Block them from leaving.
Okay. Oh, Uncle Leo, what's wrong? Come on, what are you doing? We want to go outside and play.
No, you have to stay in here. For your protection, remember?
But why?
Do you remember being in the swamp? What happened? You stay in here. Not
But we
once,
go to the swamp all the time and nothing happened.
But this time was different. Just, you'll understand when you're older.
You see them like pouting, and they both make their way upstairs into the room.
Is that question? Because I'm assuming he's actually right with them the whole time. Is that the first time they've done that?
Is that?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I stick my head outside? What time of day is it?
It's 5 o'clock.
The only way out of the room is the window, right?
It's like a little tiny window.
There
there's nothing
was like
outside
a
it.
sunlight, yeah, it's like one of the round ones. Up
I'm
above.
gonna go sit outside and just watch the window.
I sit just at the bottom of the stairs, like outside the room.
I know this might sound super irresponsible. I'll lean into Leo, but if we try to find the thing, I don't want to be called a monster for saying this, so please don't judge me. But if they're gonna walk right back to it, would it be the worst?
Oh, thank God you said that. I was thinking the exact same thing.
I
No,
could feel
honestly.
Kenneth smiling in my soul.
No, I didn't want to be the first I guess, monster to say it out loud, but it probably would be the smartest thing to do if we're talking about back to the source.
But
Moral
They might get
questions. Yes. Do we feel we are capable to defend ourselves, defend them, and defeat this creature all in one? Then I don't think we should try to take that risk right now until we're in a stronger situation.
how? Cross just thought of something. Can clerics cast a spell?
Yes, spell magic.
Is
Second
it on
level
the spell list?
No, the spell magic's third level.
as a third or a second. It's on the spell list though.
Bard, cleric, druid, paladin, sorcerer, warlock, wizard.
It's just gonna take me a bit.
What level cleric you rocking now?
Right now, 2.
And what happens to them if they don't go?
I guess we're soon gonna find out. 'Cause I don't think there's much chance we're gonna let them walk past us. The only problem is if vice versa happens, and if they inevitably don't come to him, he comes to them.
I just don't think so. I think all we're doing in this situation is kicking the can further down the road in case unless we do something to change this situation into another situation, we're going to be stuck here guarding these kids locked up in this room forever.
I'm asleep, right? But I've got a question. If the swamp's that dangerous, why the fuck are they letting Waynes play in it? If the adults won't go near it, why are they letting the Waynes just wander into the fucking swamp to go play?
They don't, right? Is the
it was
Waynes
the
are
outskirts.
playing and they go there. It's not as if you can have somebody watching them 24/7 and stop them. It's not as if the
Is
swamp's
that no
garbage
what?
in
Is
any way,
that no
shape, or
what
form.
guards on the bridge are for?
There is only 3 guards left.
No, but before that, right? They said they've been play. They said to you that they've been playing in the swamp for ages,
did.
right?
Talk about responsible parents.
One of them's definitely an irresponsible parent.
Yeah. Currently past it drunk. Still.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's in the corner currently, fucking KO'd. Crane is currently in the blacksmith.
What do we do, man? I don't want to get stuck in a situation where this is it. No, just even for our sakes, not to just speed things up for the sake of speeding them up. I don't want kids to be locked in a room for their formative years just because, you know.
I agree. Let's go. Tomorrow, when they wake up, when they ask to go, we let them. And we follow them at a safe distance.
I look at Kenneth through the wall and I look at thingy asleep in Jim's house, questioningly. What are we saying, boys?
This proves that it's not a physical thing, right?
I think so.
We still have a violate somewhere, do we know? Is it Helga that took it? Is there anybody that can analyse that type of shit? Like,
No, in a small town like this, I don't think.
Can I go corner Helga and ask her about the vial if she's still got it?
I'm down to go when we're in a bad situation.
I don't think I think she just told you it was like poisonous. She doesn't really have analytical skills. She makes like salves and stuff like that. Poisons are out of her I know, like, obviously, too much of one thing can make a poison, right? But again, she's no about that life.
There's something we haven't considered yet, though.
Which is
The substance was on their skin and didn't react and burn them, so it was only when it was ingested it was poisonous, not to the touch. That could have been a protection that someone or something has applied to them while they were in the swamp.
like turning them into toxic toads.
Ward something off of them.
I think with the giant toad on the bridge. Should have liked it, man. What? What do we know about? Again, all this just seems like such high effort stuff. Not that I'm not willing to put the effort in. It's just that it seems as if it's going to take so much fucking longer to sort this out than it's necessary being.
Is it not one of these things though? Like the longer it goes on, the better it is for us, right?
Yeah, probably, maybe, but we don't know how long it can go on.
Could be weeks.
We don't know what it's been feeding on up to this point. It could just have another food source and be fine.
Like getting stronger the longer time goes on there.
But we can't take the kids' ways where we're out adventuring, you know?
It did also
Yeah,
say to
we can be on
you,
the road.
right, Craw, that once they've been marked, that's it, they're marked, and that no
Yeah.
stop them, right? So, seems like a lot of effort to go through if they're just going to go for something else.
I'm happy to go tomorrow. Once we're all rested properly. Or at the end of the day if we can all get a long rest off.
Well, it was nighttime they were going at, wasn't it? And we were still in the afternoon, so we could wait till, like,
They usually
after
left
that time
after,
to let them go
after
play.
chores, right? At like, what, 3 o'clock or something?
Something like that. When they get their chores done,
Yeah.
let them go play and stuff.
And what, we got back at 10, so we'd all be rested by like 6 o'clock. So
Technically,
if-
you can't long rest more than once in a day.
Yeah. But we need to wait until tomorrow.
Earth could do it because
I never rested the night
He
before.
never
Oh yeah,
rested.
it's exhausted, yeah, true. If we go tomorrow then just keep an eye on tonight.
One more night.
Or one night.
okay.
I had a long rest button though.
I mean, if anything else doesn't happen,
You tell me if I can have that done one.
well, I'll tell you when you're ready. When I'm ready.
Yeah, I think one more night just so we're in good shape and we're not fucking chasing. Yeah.
Um.
And this is
So
Fate
where
Lost
is
and
everyone
Boys.
right now? Kenneth, you're outside, right?
Yep.
And then everybody else is like outside the door, or like down the stairs, just outside the door.
I'm on the roof
Okay.
again. It's my
You're on the roof.
favourite spot.
Okay.
This chimney is mighty comfortable.
Okay.
Aye, fake raw to the boys. Self-preservation, man. Even if it means sacrificing a Wayne. Honestly, just don't get yourself got.
Some inspiring words right now. I'll drink to that.
Sacrifice the wings.
Yeah, Deacon won't say that out loud, but you know, go on. Can't afford to just keep losing fucking group members there and there and there again. It's unsustainable on the token front.
True. Because you only get to keep what you die with.
Yeah. Eventually, the kids come back downstairs again, and they continue playing like tag and hide and seek and stuff like that.
Are they still wanting to go out?
I mean, they've not made any moves towards the door, like the tavern door, but they're currently in like, and you know, the general tavern where the tables and chairs and stuff like that. Just being generally annoying to the patrons. At this time of night as well, is like loads of people about, so I can imagine that Leo's probably moved to like the tavern door itself. And obviously, I think Kenneth's sitting at the back door where that window would be. So you have both entrances covered. Yeah, so Leo, maybe like 20 minutes later, after the kids try to make their way out the front door, you can see Sigrun, make it look like she's trying to go out the back door. And she makes her way to the back door, but at which point Kenneth, I'm assuming you stop them.
Yep. Oh, where's Leo going?
Or I'll immediately look backwards at my door.
Sure. Kenneth, you see both Sigrun and Anna at your door in front of you. They look, as they see you, they just kind of like fold their arms and like huff and puff, the way children do.
What did Leo tell you?
They just kind of look away for you. No answering.
God damn it, we've been bamboozled.
Yes.
Kenneth always be bamboozling.
Gosh darn it.
Tell you what, if you both behave tonight, stay in, don't try and get out. We'll let you go for a walk tomorrow. Under supervision.
You see them think for a bit. At which point,
Well, I'm hushing the bars and to run past you.
I'm waiting for it.
maybe, I don't.
Banshee claws.
Fucking try it. I've got a basilisk. I'm getting turned to stone.
I just imagine the basilisk at the front door of the inn and see anybody pissed that comes up to it this time of night, just sticks his horn out and shakes his head.
You're an eight, pal.
With his sunglasses on so nobody gets fucking petrified.
Yeah. So
The big man.
Just we reflect.
as you tell them to like they can have a walk tomorrow under supervision. They go to walk back in the door, at which point both of them rush you. Please make me an athletics check.
Versus the two children.
Oh yeah,
Fucking alright.
that happened.
They have advantage. Nah, didn't work.
Do I have a basilisk?
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's,
just
it's currently
fucking-
lying down. It doesn't care at the moment. But yeah, so as
Fucking
they go to
grab that
as they go to push you, you basically just like grab both of them by the waist and like put them on your
Walk them
shoulders
inside.
and just like walk back inside.
Right,
And you see them like
plenty.
kicking and screaming.
This
You
man's
can't
a...
keep us in here forever. We're not in jail.
But we can keep you until tomorrow.
This man's
You
a
just
professional.
hear that that teenager scream at this point. Ah!
And I'll drop them off in their room, and then Barry will lie down in front of the door.
Sure. Barry lies down
Hey
in
there.
front of the door.
No right way.
Kido,
Ah,
this man's a professional eel farmer. Two
He is.
glasses or nothing.
I mean, what would they do?
They're,
If they're gonna try and do something, they're gonna be wee dicks, aren't they? So I mean,
He's a professional at dealing with slippy things. Alright?
I mean, they tried their best,
One
and they
might say
didn't
oh,
succeed.
flippy. Right. Everyone else, I think you should probably turn in for the night. Pick up here tomorrow. See where this goes.
Stay here tonight. We definitely need to keep watch.
I'll say, by this point now, at Earth, you've got your long rest.
Does the door open inwards or outwards to their room?
Inwards towards them.
Okay, Barry will be in the room, lying in front
Okay.
of the door so they can't pull it open.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, we need to keep watch tonight. He's taking shifts.
You and Barry want to go first? Well, he's already posted up in there. Then,
And he's just gonna sleep in front of the door so they can't leave.
alright.
Yeah, sure, they'll sit on the roof for a couple hours then, if Deacon's
Yeah.
up there as well.
I can come up for a bit.
Keep an eye on the window and see if I hear anything inside as well.
Earth will just smash out a wee workout when he wakes up, and then he'll just start doing a couple of tours of the town, looking for any hooded figures. If he sees anybody, like, oh, put that down.
Hood's doing in the town.
No hoods up.
It's no fucking raining.
Say that again, sorry, I was reading something.
Says he'll do a couple of laps, like just cutting about the town for a bit. And if he
Mhm.
sees anybody like cloaked up and hooded, they'll tell them to take their hoods down.
Alright, okay. You know, it's kind of always raining, so there's a lot of people that have their hoods up.
Fuck, don't care.
Okay, you basically-
Hooded individuals are suspects.
Okay, that's fine. So you are basically running about with a battle axe on your back in one hand,
Yep.
telling people, just you random peasants. After maybe about 10, 12 people, you see two guards walk up to you.
Yes.
Are they
Okay.
wearing hoods?
They're not wearing it is.
Lucky
Yeah.
day.
Elf, mate, come on, what are you doing? You can't just go up to people and just tell them to take their hoods down, that, know what I mean?
I can and I will.
No, mate, you're not a guard, know what I mean?
I don't care if I'm not a guard. My brother was killed in this town by a hooded individual, and you've got no fucking suspects yet. It happened like a week ago, and we're no closer. So if
No, I
you's only
understand what
going,
you're
if
saying.
you's only
We're
going to
currently
take the
in
investigation,
We're
Bullshit.
currently under investigation, mate.
I am
Right.
also conducting my own investigation. All right, so
Oh,
maybe go
do
back
that
to your
outside
post.
the town then, pal.
It happened in the town.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
Is that right? Aye.
That is right. Aye.
Okay.
Are we done here?
Okay. Hold on.
You can't get arrested,
I
you've no
I think
right
you
to do
need. I think you need to spend a wee night in jail.
Do you? Aye.
Yep. Hold
And
on a minute.
who's going to take me?
that. Oh god. Look, we've not got there yet, alright? We're not done with this tune, we're not farming the peasants for XP yet.
I'm not farming anybody for XP. Yeah.
Chrissy's stood behind
It's just
TV,
fucking
shiny
insane.
self.
You see Chrissy just shite himself, and Stevie basically just like, come on, what you doing? Stop being a wee dick.
I'm just like, I'm gone all
Know what you're
silent now.
doing.
I'm gone all silent now, and I'm just fucking staring at him. I'm no blinking, nothing. I'm just boring a fucking hole through his skull.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Yeah, we.
You can do it with strength, right?
No, yet.
Don't need it.
Oh. Yeah. So you're currently boring your eyes into his skull. You see Stevie just put his hands up and go, look, I understand your issues, but can he be hassling all the peasants? They'll just try to live their life.
So am I. Can I say the same for Jim? And then I'll start backing up and go back to my business.
Are you still taking people's hoods then?
Yep.
Okay. At this point, Chrissy, you see Stevie say something to Chrissy, and Chrissy jogs off while Stevie's just watching you. Say,
Bring all the recruits out here to get
10 minutes later, Magnus will walk up to you.
Oh, God.
Is you wearing
Look, friend, stop what you're doing.
I'm no stopping to talk to him. I'm gonna keep going. I'll keep walking.
Okay, you keep going. He will jog up to you and stand in front of you.
No good, hydrate kids.
I'll walk around him.
Walking around him. Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't expect I need to make this sheet already. I'm going to sneeze.
No, you're no. No, you're no.
No way.
Kieran.
He's not allowed to sneeze without permission. Come on, Kieran.
Yeah, I'm going to sneeze. You're good.
Woo.
You walk around him? Right, okay. Holy shit. Yeah, so he'll stop in front of you. You walk around him and he goes, look, if you keep harrying people, this will turn into something bigger. And you won't be allowed back in ever again. Have I made myself clear?
I'll stop. I'll stop walking.
And you see Magnus, he is currently wearing his full plate with I typed in.
I'll turn round and I'll get like as close to him as I can get.
Yeah.
Is this how this town operates?
Excuse me.
All I'm trying to do is get clues to find out who killed my brother. Yet you're harassing me. I've not done anything. I've not committed any acts of violence towards anybody, and you threaten me with an act of violence.
Haven't committed any acts of violence except for annoying our citizens, our fine citizens in this town.
How's that an act of violence?
Never said there wasn't an act of violence. What I'm saying is you're still harrying our citizens, and I'm telling you to stop. I understand your issues. I get what you're saying.
And I
but you
understand
can't go
your
about doing
issues.
this.
Don't go about making threats you can't back up. You might have skills and talents. I also have skills and talents. But your guard force is nowhere near as big as it used to be. All I'm looking for There's some progress to be made. It's been like a week, and nothing's happened. Anytime I've asked anything, it's been like 4 or 5 days.
No, it has. It's been only 3. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
4 days.
Anytime I've asked about, any progress, nobody can tell me anything. By the sounds of it, nothing's getting done. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
You see Magnus breathe a big sigh.
What about the one that didn't die? How long has he been a member of your team? Your town? He got beaten within an inch of his life. Has anybody been to check on him? Anybody
Been
asked
to
him any
check on him?
questions? See if he
Yes.
saw anything?
Yes.
What did they say?
He saw 2 hooded figures running up to him, take his stuff, beat him within an inch of his life. It was currently dark. There's not much an old man can really see at night time. We're currently in hard times. Most of our guard force get wiped out due to an unforeseen goblin attack.
Yeah, I get
There's-
that, but
there's
as
me-
far
there's
as I'm
me-
concerned,
There's me, there's 2 other experienced guards, and then maybe 10 recruits. Maybe 8 if they all last, which they probably won't.
And what about all the stuff that was happening before your guard force get cut? I've been told that this has been going on like a lot longer. If you knew that there was citizens in your town, hard-working citizens that have been scraping to earn anything, and they're being robbed, members of your public also being robbed, yet nothing get done,
Crime happens. It can't all be prevented.
then you're not doing your job right. I'll stop for now, but I want to
You'll
see.
stop altogether.
I
That's
want to
how-
see.
that is my last warning.
I want to see progress.
And you don't get to make demands of me.
You don't get to make demands of me either. I'm not a citizen of this town.
Then leave.
I'ma walk away.
He watches you walk away.
And then
Hand on his hilt.
as I back away, I'll turn round, and as I'm walking back towards where the bridge is, I'll go, "Good luck. You're gonna fucking need it." Then I'll head back to Jim's house.
Okay. That's right.
That was fun.
Yeah, man. That was good. I thought you were gonna have to fight Magnus to fucking make the sheep quickly, man.
I was close.
Okay, what are you up to now?
Waiting the day through. That was the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, resting for the night.
Resting for the night, and then obviously
Arguing with Magnus.
arguing with Magnus. So the kids don't make any other chances to escape.
Andy thinks she should have jailed me for the night.
Look, for being a wee dick.
Aye, for being a wee dick.
Didn't do anything.
You did exactly. You didn't do
Yeah,
anything. Magnus
didn't do
didn't,
anything.
didn't really have
Yep.
a leg to stand on to put him in.
I know my rights.
I know my rights.
I'm a free citizen.
Yeah, so you can pass the night away. And it's 7 in the morning.
See at the absolute fucking crack of dawn
Mhm.
when the officials are out like repairing their nets and stuff to get ready for the day, and people
Mhm.
are just starting to like, get away and go for their breakfast. My curiosity just can't. It can't stop me anymore. I'm gonna wander down to the dock.
Okay.
I'm gonna take off a sword, leave it on the pier, take a deep breath, and I'm gonna jump in that bitch.
Okay.
If you remember correctly, when we were doing the fishing competition, Deacon can't fucking swim,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna learn in a hurry.
Sure. What would that even be? Roll me? I don't even know. Yeah, I'm assuming you'll learn to swim. You took off all your clothes and because everything I guess I swim sweet, so doesn't take you long to figure out that you need to breathe outside the water.
And no breathe under the water.
Yeah, and you flap your arms and stuff like that. Yeah. So, what you doing? What you swimming for? What you looking for?
The lake's not that big. Well, I know it's big, right? But the area we kind of like fish out into isn't like, obscene. So I'll just like grab on the side of one of the fishing boats and give them a howdy good morning while I'm having my morning swim while they're heading out into the centre of the lake, and then I'm just gonna dive at the first deep bit I can find.
Okay.
Just so while I'm putting all the cards on the table, I've got +1 con, so a 2 minute breath hold, and I can dimly light the area around me as well.
Yeah.
Again, I'm no like searching for things, right? I'm just
Scooting
diving
about.
down, seeing if there's anything there, then I'll get back up, swim back in. That's another one of them.
Yeah. So you get like pretty. I get to a point where it can go deep, right? Like you know that it can go deep.
Just fuck the curry. God,
Don't fuck a curry.
feels good. That's a nice one, some of the toast.
Ah, nice madras.
Oh yeah.
Don't you?
Right, so you can dash every.
Yeah, I mean my swimsuit would only be 15 feet, right?
In the 15 feet, so 30 feet around. You get to a minute in.
Yep.
You don't-
That's the.
Yeah, the
bingo,
point of.
bingo fuel. I need to turn around now.
Yeah. You get to like a minute in, and you don't see anything. You try and cast your dancing lights down as far as possible, and there's nothing you can see anyway. Roll me a perception check. Yeah, no, it's too. Even with your light, it's like it's still pretty fucking dark, right? Like you get that brief glimmer from the dancing
The
lights.
light
But
up wee bits, and then everything else is just fucking abyss.
yeah, pretty much. You know, you're not actually that far down, so you would still get sun rays, right? But yeah,
Just shut my eyes and let my breath carry me back up.
Sure.
Take your time to enjoy the peace and quiet in here.
okay. Obviously, you know, casting your dancing lights as far down as possible. You know it goes way further, right? Okay.
For breakfast with the boys.
Sure.
I'm adding a morning swim onto my routine now.
Now that you can.
Now that you can. So you find yourselves in the inn, and the fisherman's out. You know, fisherman Olaf. He's actually out doing his fishing. You've seen him on the pier as you dived into the water. The kids are currently being watched by Brunhilde and Leo. Kenneth, you make your way over as well. You can see that Deacon is currently dripping wet. Earth, what are you doing? Do you make your way to the tavern as well?
Yeah.
Okay, make your way to the tavern.
Only for you, Leo, baby. Leo, Kelly.
Oh, dirty.
In a bit soggy there. You can.
Oh, sorry, I just caught a glimpse of you. Can I help myself?
You're a charmer. Leo's gonna run to the shop and lighten up a bit.
Yeah, if you want to come with me, you want to see if you want to get anything as well. But
Sure.
while we do that, I'll have had a spread of sausages and other cured meats ready while Brunhilde was taking care of the girls in the morning. Then I'll head out for everybody else to eat.
Okay.
To the merchant to unload a lot of stuff that we picked up.
Okay. What did I say it was? Like a quarter of the price?
Quarter for the damaged goods.
Yeah.
You've lost
So
connection to the
it's-
server, attempted to re-establish.
Oh, really?
Someone want to calculate on this? All the stuff I'm about to offload to this guy, and we're getting quarter value for it because it's all damaged.
We're holding on to the splint, right?
Yeah, you wanted one set of splint. We're gonna
Yep.
keep one set of splint armor. We got two.
Anyone else want splint?
Yep.
Yeah,
It
we got
died.
two sets of splint armor if anybody needs one.
Hang on, I'll be
I'm
back.
happily, I'm good.
Oh, dead. Done it?
Hello?
Hello. Did I disconnect her?
What happened there?
No, it was Keelan.
No, it's great.
Ah,
Yeah, Kido,
yeah.
DZ.
Nah, because it popped up saying that I'd lost connection to the server, and you're like, oh, really? And then, you know, the page died.
No, okay. I mean, it's
So-
I'm back. I don't know
yeah.
why my fucking shit.
Your internet might have just dipped for a minute.
Hopefully it's just for a thing.
That's like a reset
Right.
happening.
Yeah, the clock looks like it's paused, but it's still counting down. It's weird.
Look, do you want to be my calculator? And I'll tell you this as I go down the list.
Oh, yeah. I think I can just search it there.
Was it the stuff you picked up? You should tell us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get the thing up.
Inventory.
Use the equipment shop. On the sheet.
Yeah, should add it all. Should tell me the price for the
It just doesn't tell me the price of the splint armor.
equipment shop. Right, go for it.
One set of splint armor,
50 gold.
at quarter value.
12.5.
Two short swords,
2.5 gold each, 5 gold.
two long swords,
Oh,
I'm just
God.
adding it all to the shop and then I can do it before.
3.75 gold each.
uh,
Oh, okay.
a great axe.
3
Was it 3 great axes?
or 4.
Sorry.
4.
No, there was it's
It
4.
was 4 berserkers. Yeah.
4
They all,
berserkers.
Four
they all had
berserkers.
they all had a great axe each.
Yeah, I didn't put that one in brackets. Aye, so 3 or 4
I
bright axes.
Brian picked Earth picked him up. Are you selling them out?
I gave them to. I gave everything to
Oh,
him.
did you?
Put in the bag.
He
mate.
shoved it in the bag, yeah.
Okay.
Is that everything?
And 2 heavy crossbows.
Ooh.
Do you want one?
With
bolts are kind of expensive. Though.
9 crossbow bolts.
Is it functional? Is it fuck?
No, it's functional.
It's
It's
functional.
not, it's not the best. Like, you don't think it will last very long, but it's functional.
You could probably restring it.
Nah.
I mean, you
Every
I
time,
mean,
every time you fire it, roll a d20. If you roll a 1, the string snaps.
What's running?
it's probably been melting up.
Yeah.
Like-
What?
Okay, not bad.
Buy 20 for a gold.
That's 2 heavy crossbow bolts and 9 bolts.
Should I sell one then? Want the other one?
Nah, just sell it, sorry. Yeah, we'll
And
sell
then-
a decent longbow at some point.
And then you can add a set of splint mail to your armor as well. Your set as well.
Oh, so we're getting 117 gold, 6 silver. If you want to add that.
Yeah.
So 117.6 gold.
Got my shop in the marbles then.
Yes.
What how long did I say your armor's gonna take? It was like a week and a half, right?
A week and a half.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mum's
So,
already done
when was that? You done that?
Like 5 days ago, 6 days ago.
Before gym?
Just before, just after
Yeah.
Jim died, and then just before he went to the
Yeah.
rebirth cave.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
So like 6 days ago.
yeah, it'll be ready on the 27th. So just remember that.
3 days. It's not too far away.
Oh wait, yeah, 27th. He'll work through the weekend for you.
Head back to the tavern, see if I can grab what's left any of the sausages. See if I assume everybody will have appeared.
I don't know if there's many sausages left, my dude.
Yeah, Earth is probably at the moment.
I'll assume not.
Aye, if
Okay,
every
fine,
cunt
so you
was
said.
up and away after breakfast, whatever was left, like fucking Earth's tanning, pretty much. Needs all the protein it can get.
burns a lot of calories.
Yeah, man.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, man.
So,
On the boys.
I want to try a thing.
What's that?
I would like to ask the Waynes. Oh, Waynes. I'll do the sneaky cool uncle thing, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
These fucking nerds. Man.
You want to go see some puppies?
These fucking cunts.
Trying to say a dead body.
So last night I heard you tried to sneak out past Kenny.
Yeah.
You know, there's a man has a weak point you can go for when you're really in a desperate situation like that and like to pass people.
A man has a weak point.
Especially if he's bigger than you.
Oh. And
What
you
you
can see
do
them.
is if you can, if one of you does a little distraction, the other one can get behind him, and you put your foot between his feet, so it's between his legs, and then just bring it up as fast and as hard as you can.
Oh. What in his middle parts?
Yes.
Right in the eels.
Right in the
The
man.
Jesus.
But Dad said that really hurts.
It does.
It does.
But think about it. If you had done that to Ken last night, you'd have been able to get past him.
You see their face kind of like scrunch up, thinking. Yeah.
Speak-
I mean,
speaking of-
His
speaking
big
of,
monster was there.
Are you looking to get out of here just now? I know
No,
you
we've got
waited
chores
until-
to do.
I know you waited till evening last night, but
No, Dad said that we can only do it after chores.
you really like your dad, huh?
Yeah.
You always do what he tells you, yeah?
Most of the time.
Oh yeah, most of the time. What exactly do you get up to that's not something Dad approved?
She like, you know, she gets a wee smile. I can't tell you that.
I'll point my head at them. These guys, I'll make sure they don't find it, you know. Just between us.
Roll my persuasion check.
Or is trying really hard to murder these children.
14.
She kind of like, you know, looks a bit. This is Anna you're speaking to, by the way.
Okay.
She'll say, well, there's this weird house in the swamp that we go to sometimes. It's really weird.
Oh yeah. Is that where
Yeah.
you go to hide it all the time? Yeah.
Yeah, we just play in the house. You know, we can like destroy things, and you know, we don't have to worry about it. People shouting at us all the time.
Fucking Wayne's, man.
So I've made that point up to now that I always leave my sword lying in my arse, right?
Mhm.
So it's like sitting on the table where all the food and shit is that people are just having. They're having like their breakfast conversation. I've got these Waynes like running a corner of the bar, you know, and bent there and having.
Yeah.
Do you fancy showing me? That sounds pretty fucking sick. I need some time away from the stuffy old guys, you know.
You can
I mean,
see her.
If you
She's
wanna wait till
hesitant.
if you really want to wait till after your chores, then fair enough. Guess what? Pretty cool. To
I mean,
see
I
doing
can
you know.
I can skip chores.
She knows. She's cool. She gets it. She's definitely gonna smoke when she's older.
And she's like, we need to go get cigarette. She okay, let me get my stuff and we'll go. And she'll run
And the Waynes
upstairs.
have been in the inn the whole time, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
just
Aye,
reconfirming.
we moved everybody here.
Mm-hmm. She's just helping Brunhilde with like stuff in the inn as like a way of payment kind of thing. So like cleaning dishes and clays and.
Yeah, when she
Yeah.
runs upstairs, I'll just get back at the table. Get ready to follow the sword. I'm in. I did it.
Do we want to know?
Definitely not.
Good.
I shoot Kenneth like an apologetic look, as if, you know, I am sorry for what's gonna happen to you later on in life. I'm gonna sneak it back with the kids. I want them to be as comfortable as possible, I guess. So there's no chance of them like trying to run away from us or anything when they're in the swamp, so they don't get hurt. So I'll scooch ahead, and I'll keep pulling my sword every few hundred feet, so you've got something to follow.
Okay.
Sounds good.
What are you doing, you fucking psycho? Dad just tried to climb the top and she forgot she's not got claws and just didn't get up very far.
Yeah. Wow.
Nah, that's a plan. I'm going to sneak you into it like a responsible adult. Okay, take him, run it back at a show. Show them how we smoke.
Responsible Wayne murder an adult.
I'm murdering the wins.
Okay.
Someone else is murdering the wins.
So you sneak them out the back. And you know these kids seem very adept at, like, you know, if they're not being watched, they're quite good at being unseen.
I feel that.
They, you know, lead you down the bridge, and they show you like a way to like move past the bridge, past the guardhouse without being seen by the guards.
Like, get underneath it and walk along the support or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's just like a wee balancing thing, and they seem fucking naturals at this point. You're trying to follow along, and it's pretty fucking difficult to keep up. At which point they, you know, they're in the wilds, shall we say? Are you fucking serious?
Is it the ruin? On my deed. Okay.
What did that just roll? Okay, so while you're following these kids, right, and you hear like a whinnying up ahead. And
Can I
as
make eye contact with Kenneth through space and time right now?
yeah, you hear a whinnying up ahead, right? At which point the kids like grab you and they pull you right behind one of the trees, and you see like into the forest a little bit. You see a horse, but it's like pure white, and it has large wings.
No way.
What?
Wait, it's not a unicorn. It's a fucking
It's a
Pegasus.
Pegasus.
It's even better.
Just a Pegasus, just, you know. Just
Yeah,
cut with
I mean, yeah.
What's that
Amazing.
thing? Is that always here?
They go. I don't know. Normally it's just. Like,
it?
I mean, I wanna go pet it.
I really want to go pet it.
You see, like one of the kids goes into her dress, like her dress has pockets, and she pulls out like a bit of bread. She's like,
That is
I'm a,
revolutionary. A dress with fucking pockets. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
and she's she walks over. Her dad's the blacksmith. Come on, he's a genius.
Metal
She
pockets,
kind of
mate.
like jumps between all the all behind the trees until eventually she you know she steps in front of the Pegasus, and you see the Pegasus just like whip its head around and just kind of look at her, and she's kind of standing there, and you can see she's got like a slight shake to her. At which point she like puts her hand out and does that, and puts her hand out flat.
I heard from Harry Potter, the guy that stays down the road, you need to bow your head.
As you whisper this under your breath, she bows her head with her hand outstretched, with the brand on her palm. At which point you watch and she listens as the horse with wings makes its way over
And hoofs are right in the mush.
and proceeds to you know, eat the bread.
Roll on the ad for why you don't stand behind horses.
Yeah. Yeah. She, you know, as it eats the bread, it, you know, she brings her head up and she looks at it, and you can see the Pegasus kind of look into your eyes a wee bit. At which point, you see it just fucking sprint off and fly into the air, about 200 feet.
Huh.
Yeah, I rolled that. That's on the 1 to 4 encounter. I'm just saying.
Pretty down now.
You see, it was only a 60 as well. So anyway, you know, while I'm like really excited about this happening, yeah, they continue onwards towards the swamp so that they can show you their house. Another 20 minutes passes by, and you hear like a large footsteps, you know, grumbling, and yeah, like large footsteps and like a stomach rumbling, And again, the kids like dart into the bushes. And up ahead, you can see a large ogre. You know, stumbling about. Kind of lost. Just casually just walking in a direction. They grab onto your hand and they seem pretty adept at dodging these kind of things. And they continue leading you on.
Yeah, I get if they seem adept, I'll just fucking.
Yeah, they're literally dragging you past all these things as if they're in their nature. And then
we're all like
at the
we're all
entrance
like,
to the bridge, then like when we first get into the forest, and then like
Yeah, that's fine.
And the Pegasus, and then
Yeah, that's fine. So you're following behind them. So I'll say you get to the bridge before I tell them what's happening with them. Okay. So again, you're following maybe like 5 minutes behind him, right? Just he keeps pulling his sword every now and then, and you stop and you wait, and then he pulls the sword again. About 50 minutes for use. You guys see or hear large footsteps.
Familiar sounding footsteps?
I mean, it's large footsteps, right? Eventually, you see a large ogre heading towards a direction. He seems to be like confused, heading southward.
Big man?
Big man?
Do you shout, big man?
Where are we at this point?
50 minutes, so like here, right? Or here? Like, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, shoot him. And he turns around and he goes, friend! And then he just charges. I rolled a 20. He just charges towards you and picks you up and gets you in a big fucking bear hug and swinging you about.
I'll bear hug one of his legs.
What's that, sorry?
I'll bear hug one of his legs.
Yeah. He's swinging you about and eventually he puts you down. Me got lost.
It's okay, big man. We found you now.
Where go?
Where is he going?
Where were you going? Were you just looking for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me got bored.
Fair enough. We're heading this way.
Okay, there's about DC again for a second. I'll just connect
Emma?
you to the page again, I think.
No.
It's fine for me.
Okay. Oh, me got bored.
Well, we're heading this way. Follow us.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. And he'll start trudging behind you.
How's your
You
feet?
you cannot stealth with this creature in tow.
Yeah, you stepped on any more daggers? Oh, there he goes.
you're an actual prophet.
Yeah,
Where are you back?
that's annoying. Yeah. So,
Like I tell
no.
Magnus, I have abilities too.
no pointy things. No.
He says as a soldier just whistles past
Me.
his ear off into the forest.
Me found shiny rock though at Tasty.
How shiny?
Shiny.
Super shiny, mate.
You're not supposed to eat those. They're not good for you, for your bowels.
The man just found a 1k diamond and went,
Mum said good for bones. That's why me big.
Mum's not always right. Most of the time.
You see him like he's just shocked.
fuck you, mean my mum's
Me-
not always right.
Me no like, mum not right.
Don't worry, big man. Don't worry.
He looks at you.
Mum always right.
Mum right. Mm-hmm.
He's rifling through big man's shit.
You show me rock?
In belly, and he'd like point. He just like pats his belly.
Oh yeah, actually you do already.
Yeah,
You can see it on way out.
Okay.
Fuck it.
You remind me.
I try.
Let's go, Boomer.
Let's go.
Fuck's
Okay.
sake.
I'm on foot watch with Big Man.
Hit watch me, big man. Okay. So yeah. So
Just like chewing the fat sketch.
How D&D go tonight? It's not bad. Just rifled through some ogre shit looking for gems.
hey man. me constipated.
No wonder. Fucking
Oh,
eating
don't
gems
worry.
all the time.
Kid needs more
Yeah.
food,
So
isn't it?
yeah. So again, you can make the bridge easily as well. So Deacon, you get to the. So I don't know. So you get to the bridge. At which point you the girls grab your hand at this point. And start leading you through the marsh. You know, this it seems rather quick. You know, as if they've done this many times. Takes maybe about. Let's see how long. Oh, did he? Like another 40 minutes. Just clearing through all these marshes again. You can smell that. That pungent smell. I rolled shit again. It was just day 2.
I'll ask.
Mhm.
I'll ask. What's? I'm gonna sniff the air, make a point here. What is that smell? Do you know?
We don't know. It's only shown up recently.
How recently?
I don't know actually.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So you come to a small clearing, I'll say, and it's almost like you hit like solid land within this small, like, and within like the pretty much the very depths of this marsh. You can see that there's still a few trees about. You see a small shack, about 60 feet wide. It's got a wee like wooden landing. There's even a small path like leading up to the door. You notice that on the east side of the shack, there's actually a well that's like dysfunctional. The kids still holding your hand, drag you up to the door and push the door open. At which point, like, there is just a blast of fucking rotten air, and even the kids are taken aback at this point.
Can I like palm them behind me? Is that
Yeah.
step
But
in front of them?
you palm them behind you.
And I'll put some welly into focusing on my sword and just bring it the rest of the way in one go. Fuck knows how far back I'm gonna be leaving them, but I probably just sails away from them in a straight line.
Yeah, that's fine. So you pull your sword. It only takes maybe like 20 or so seconds to get to you. It's something speed. Until eventually you catch it. And you head in the door, I imagine. And when you head in,
Yeah.
you see basically blood everywhere, but it's like, you know, it's in a script of some sort, and there's like circles everywhere, just written in this script, just on the corners, on the ground. There's like pieces of, you know, well, animals. You hope it's animals everywhere. Parts, livers, lungs. There's what looks to be a human brain in one of the corners. Looking at the inside of the house, being a carpenter as well, you notice that this house is not of the make that you would normally see. And even that, it's as much as it has a roof on the so it's got a chimney on the east side, and even on the chimney as well, you can see there's like blood and stuff like that as well. But on the southeast side, there's stairs that lead up, but it leads up into the roof. But then the stairs are broken off. It's almost like the roof was added in after the fact. So it's just basically just a set of broken stairs that lead up into a roof, and then yeah, you see some tables, some chairs, just everywhere, just this mess.
Has this always been like this?
No. You
What
can
was it
see the
normally like when you were digging it?
their faces are just like completely white. No. It's usually, I mean, a bit dusty. You can see like tears welling up in their eyes. I don't like this, Uncle Deacon. Can we go?
Yeah, we can. Let's go. I'll pull without looking away from the house, I'll pull the door closed as I step backwards.
Yeah. You pull the door closed. That smells it's just in the air now around you. So the other three, Deacon pulls his sword directly towards him. Now I imagine he's just fucking sprint towards it at this point. Roll me a survival check quickly, Kenneth. I'm assuming. Yeah, that's easy enough. You follow the direction easily enough. You get to the point where you see Deacon basically holding on to the girls behind him, pushing them behind him, holding his sword in front of him and closing the door.
I'm playing with the dancing lights kind of out in front of me, saying, just follow these. Look.
Yeah. And they looking use 3 seeing the girls now. You can see that their faces are like sheet white.
What's happened?
This was a terrible idea.
Okay.
I'll wait here so somebody with a brain go take a look. And perhaps a stomach.
I've got the second part.
You get in, Kenneth?
Sure.
I didn't want to poke about. I'm guessing you can if you want.
I'll go in
Well,
with
with
him.
me.
I don't want you getting in on your own.
Okay. So you two can go up to the door, and that smell is just in the air now, right? It's, as soon as you step past that threshold of the decking, or the landing on the wooden landing, it's just you just get that smell of iron and blood and just rotten. You push open the door, and you see the same thing, just these, circles written in a script that you've never seen before. Just everywhere. There seems to be, in the middle of the building, there's like a larger circle. But again, it's it doesn't, it sticks out with the fact that it's bigger than the rest. But
You said it was blood, right?
yeah,
Nah, have a wee feel at some of the blood? Is it wet? Is it dry?
It feels dry, but it's no like, you know, it's not like it's ingrained into the wood. It feels a bit flaky, as if you could probably just like
Scratch
scrape it off. Yeah.
Have a wee look around the room, like other than, you know, all the fucking like entrails and all that shit and the blood all over the place. Does anything in the room look out of place? Like it shouldn't be there?
The blood in the entrails.
Hey man, I said that.
Yeah.
Other than that, so.
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage, because you're currently being assaulted in the senses.
There you go, I don't need to roll
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's just being attacked by this visual, and you know, just it's assaulting your senses pretty much. You can't really make anything out. That's like, you know, other than the obvious that this is not right.
You said there was like a set of stairs as well, right? That just like lead up and then it's just roof.
Yeah, it just hits a roof. Yeah. It's almost like.
Can I step back outside quickly and like have a look at the exterior? Does it look like there should be a second floor to this house?
No. Just
No?
it's just a set of stairs. Actually, Deacon, now that you're outside and you're looking at the house, the roof looks to be also a different make from the rest of the building, as if the roof was added, like
Added layer.
added layer.
What's the area around the house like? I'm assuming the swamp has like grown into it pretty much.
Yeah, it's like eating away at this area. You see, there's a couple of fences that are also made of this, like the same wood. There's even like a couple of trees that are also different. They're actually still pretty lively. Even the grass is kind of lively, but yeah, the swamp is definitely encroaching on this area.
Leo, can you light this up and I'll hold my sword at him.
Just run my fingers down his blade and a dark blue hue.
Yeah.
I will step over to the well
Mhm.
and have a peer all the way at it.
Yeah.
Can I see the bottom, mate? Does it look as if it's a deep well, or I'm assuming it's full of just mucky water at this point? No.
It's actually empty. From what you can see, it's pretty dark at the bottom.
I'll drop my sword then.
You drop your sword down, and it, you know, it does clang off the walls as it goes down, but eventually you hear like a thick like plod, rather than hitting stone at the bottom or, you know, rock.
And I'll
Full.
pull it back up.
As you pull it back up and you catch in your hand, there's just like a spray of blood that basically hits your face.
Oh.
Blood doesn't really bother me. So I'm just gonna wipe it off. Does it smell rotten like the inside of the house does?
Yeah.
What the fuck? We don't know what's changed about this area. We don't know what's different since they started coming here. Anna, has this always been here? I'll kick the side of the well.
Yeah.
I'll keep my sword behind my back because it's fucking
Yeah,
slick
drenched.
gore.
Yeah. Yeah, but we never
Was there a-
we never mess with it though, because we didn't want to fall down.
You promise you've never messed with it at all? You never took the cover off it, or
No, the cover, there was never any cover. There's not even a bucket.
is there is there a pulley for a bucket to be there with it?
No,
At the back, or
just
is
it's
it-
just like a stone
Old
circle.
abandoned stone well.
Yeah.
Did I see it with the light in there? Other than the blood and it falling in, was there any stuff, any things?
I would say no. You just notice the pool of blood. even on the way down. Actually, roll me a perception check.
That's what I was getting at when I dropped.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Come on, don't fucking see that number.
No,
Two.
2. No. There's nothing you really see.
Oh, magic, man. I don't know what to make of this. I'm sorry. I honestly don't know what to make of this.
Yeah, the only conclusion
well-
I'm coming to for the well is the fucking, like, it's just a potential dumping ground for whatever they don't use, for whatever the fuck they're using this for.
Yeah, I agree.
While
This
that's
has happened
happening, can I have a
recently.
look at all the parts inside, work out whether they're all from like different animals or whatever they're from? All from one thing.
Yeah, they all come from what seems to be different animals. There's definitely some human though.
We shouldn't be doing this with kids here.
I get no one understands the.
How
script
long's Big Man been fucking cutting about in the swamp? Has he ever seen anything like this before?
Me never come to here.
This probably started happening whenever that Dugman showed up, right? Because the Dugman's never been an issue for the tune on these wains till recently. Is this the same smell that we could smell on
Yeah.
the wains? No?
Aye, on the winds, no.
What about the smell we smelt when we first came across the Dugman thing?
No. Aye, so the
was that the same smell that was on the winds?
the smell that you smelt for the Dugman was the smell you smelt on the winds.
Do you know what I think we should do with this? I'll whip my backpack off,
Burn it to the ground.
unclip my shield fit, yep, and I'll pull a flint and steal it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Before you do that, I'm gonna. Has anyone got any drawing stuff, writing stuff?
Leo's your man, right?
I'll have some pencils. I'll pull out my back pocket.
You just draw some of the writing or the symbols real quick.
Yeah. What would that be? Like as a skill check?
One of them, though. I forgot to say, I'll have a look at it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dexterity, probably?
Aye, dexterity be but I want to give
Sleight of
proficiency
hand,
or something.
right?
I'll just I'll give you.
If you're trying to be as careful as possible, like matching everything up would be a sleight of hand, right?
Mhm.
Oh, it's just like copying a drawing, right?
Yeah.
Or a plan or a schematic or
Different. The writings are very intricate.
depends what he would have done as a stonemason. Did you do intricate carvings on decorative statues of buildings or?
No. He was a bricklayer, box standard house builder.
Actually, just laid bricks.
Just
And
laid
gold
bricks and painted houses in gold bricks.
I just roll me a sleight of hand check. Kenneth. Even though I want to say sleight of hand, that's annoying.
Leo's.
Oh, is it Leo's then? Alright,
Sleight of hand?
aye. 19,
Oh,
yeah,
sick.
perfect. 21.
Dicey.
So yeah, you basically get a carbon copy of this. Which one are you copy? Just one of the smaller circles, the bigger circle? Like,
Which one would you like? Whatever one's pointed out to me.
yeah, what's one one?
The big one, I guess, and then some
Yeah,
of
the
the
big one.
text to work out like what language it is.
The big
Sure.
one.
Yeah, it's basically a carbon copy of the larger circle, just in a smaller form.
Has anybody tried getting up the stairs yet?
The stairs are broken as well, right? There are no whole stairs.
Yeah, there's so it's like whole stairs leading up, and then it's like they're halved. So it's like almost like they're just cut off as it leads off. It leads up into the roof,
And then the roof hits, right?
and then it hits the roof. So there is stairs. It's just as leads up to the roof.
Part of me wants to go up the stairs and touch the roof.
Hey man, nothing's silly until it's silly.
You wanna climb up and I'll give you some light?
Yeah, I'm going to take a wee jaunt up the stairs, and then once I get to
Yeah,
the point
so you
where
get
the
up.
roof starts to meet, and I'll just like put my horn out to see if I can, get purchase on something, or if it just, goes through.
Yeah, sure. You get up the 3 steps, and you're reaching out your hand, and the stairs seem very old, and as you put your weight on them, you can feel them kind of giving way. As you get up the next few stairs, eventually, you don't need to go up the full way before you can touch the roof. You put your hand on the roof, and the roof is definitely there.
It was not silly. Don't feel silly for that.
It's so weird though. I don't get it.
There was a second floor. The roof has been added at a later date as a separate construction by the seems of it. You've made it of a different wood, and the cuts are different.
I hate that you're a carpenter. That's annoying.
Jim would have known that straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your older brother was clearly the smart one. Can't do nothing still. You look stupid.
We did it.
Yeah, usually had their doing wee drawings and stuff, and he's just like,
Who's holding up this roof?
Oh, it's the walls.
Oh, wolves.
Oh, it's me.
Who's a wolf?
sneak cupboard under the stairs or anything. No,
No.
that's just a shite.
Can I step into the room?
Sure.
And I will stand in the centre of the centre circle.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of look around and see if it looks... See if I can discern a more obvious pattern when you're stood in the centre. Like,
So as you're looking about, you can definitely see, like, it's kind of hard for to say this, but the circles are definitely like pointed, if I can say that, towards this one. Now that you're looking at it, like a lot of them were like oval and that kind of thing, but as
where are
you
the
stand
animal
on
bits?
this, what?
where are the animal bits in relation to this? Are
Just
they
just
randomly
everywhere.
scattered?
They'll just random. Yeah, they'll just random.
I will take out the help.
Okay.
And I will crouch down into corner stance. I'll shut my eyes and I'll just try and again. It's just another stab in the dark, but try and feel for that space, and again feel if I can tell if there's like a huge
Konar stance. You don't know who
disturbance in it.
Konar is?
I don't. He doesn't know who Konar is. I know. I'm just using it as a physical description
Okay, that's fine.
and try and get just a feel for the is this a huge disturbance to the natural flow of things again?
100%. You just get that feeling. This is not natural in any sense of the word.
See the big circle that he's standing in?
Mhm.
Does any part of it look like it's incomplete?
No,
There's like no big scratches
Sort of
like through any of it?
everything is complete with it.
Come on, brain.
You
It has to
try
be the well. It
waking
has
up.
to be the well. It's the only thing that's out of place.
Yeah.
It's
What's
the
in the
weird
world?
part.
Do we know?
a pool
Blood.
of fucking blood at the bottom, mate. I don't know what's inside it or what's down there. I'm not.
Yeah, we
down
don't know
there.
if that was like bodies.
We
Squidgy bodies.
Yeah,
I think
bodies
so.
at work.
So I'm assuming Leo, you're standing outside.
Yeah, watching over the
who's
girls.
standing outside with the girls? Yes.
Watching
Okay,
over
so
the
you
girls,
stay
so-
standing. Okay. And the girls like holding on to your hands and you know, kind of like shine into you. And they're like, Uncle Leo, please can we leave?
Yeah, just 2 more minutes. We're quickly just gonna have a look at something, then we're gonna leave. And behind my back, I'm kind of just like holding a holy moly, ready, looking around.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my,
but they'll
bra-
just
my
like
brain's
we
just,
we promise Uncle Leo will never come back. We promise.
Good.
my brain's just off at this point. Like I can't even think it other than just fucking
well.
jump down the well. That's like my brain's not got anything else.
Fuck it, batter him.
I don't know about the jumping, but yeah, we need to see some more.
How deep did it look when you dropped your sword and stuff?
Like 90 feet. Before you hit the blood pool.
Can I take the? I'll stick a hilt back in my robe, and I'll take the tip of my sword, and I'm gonna scrape a bit of this circle off.
Is there a tree nearby?
Okay. You scrape a bit of the circle, and that natural disturbance that you feeling was slightly lessened. There is a tree nearby. Just to the southeast of the house, like right beside the house.
How far away from the well is it?
Oh, you want one close to the well? There's one like maybe 5 feet away from the well. Or the base of the tree is about 10 feet away from the well.
Do the trees look healthy or do they look dead?
They look healthy. Well, there's
Right.
nothing wrong with these trees.
I want to tie my rope off around the tree.
Okay.
Then
Me and Barry will pull the end of it as well.
Fucking love the basilisk walking about on my big little fuck.
I suppose I could just tie it off on a Barry, right? And then that way I'm not negating any distance.
I'm a lot heavier than Barry.
Are you a lot stronger than Barry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you?
Well, the same actually.
You're the same? Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say that.
Yeah, Barry's made of fucking stone. It's beef.
Hench.
Yeah, I'll go like halfway down the well. Anybody got a torch?
I do actually.
I'll give him a light, Leo.
And I'll
Okay.
flick up a copper
Yeah.
coin and cast light on it. Tuck it in his belt.
Okay. You cast light on a coin, tuck it in his belt. You go halfway down the well.
What do I see?
What do you see?
Yeah.
The blood.
Is it just like so? See, as I'm going down, like obviously.
All right, I suppose So, roll me a perception check a second. My brain farted.
Perception.
It's alright, man. I've been there.
8. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point, to be honest. As you're heading down the well, you can see like there's slight scratch marks. Like inside the well.
Far up. Or down.
Like it's certain parts. So there's like
Like
one
going down.
a scratch mark at like 10 foot from the top of the well, one at like 30 foot, or one at 20 foot, one at 30 foot. You know, like claw marks.
Do they like the individual like claw marks themselves? Like relatively, how like wide or how deep do they look like compared to like a finger?
Yeah, like human hands.
That's fucking grim.
We still have the 2 girls here though. What do you propose? Get them out now? Or split the party?
Yeah, I'll start making my way back up the well then.
See what's at the
'cause
bottom.
the rope's only like 50 feet, right? So I've still got another 40-foot drop.
I've
Yeah.
got another 50-foot rope.
I've got another 50-foot rope as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more than happy to check it out if you want me to check it out. I'll need to come up and we'll need to
Aye.
extend the rope though. Or you
I
can.
encourage retardation.
Right. Barry will hold the rope. I'll tie another
What's
one up to the
another
end of it.
character role? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Barry will hold the rope where it is. I'll tie off another one at the end of it, and we'll let you go a bit lower.
I'll keep,
Okay.
I'll keep shimmying down.
You keep shimmying down, and
Um,
you get to just above the
I don't want to be like
the
just
blood
above
pool.
it. I want to be about like 10 feet, like just far enough away that if
Okay.
anything tries to fucking like snatch me for the depths below that I've,
Okay.
I can make an attempt at like keeping away from it, sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah. You notice as you get further down, the scratch marks become more commonplace.
So like the stonework on the inside, is it like smooth or is it like does it look like
It
can be
was
cleaned?
it was like brickwork, and then it becomes smooth as you get further and further down.
So the walls become slick and squishy.
Is there any way to tell if the scratch marks are like something trying to get out or like something trying to
I mean,
hold
they
on the
just-
way down? Do you know what I mean?
I would
If there's
say
more
that-
at the bottom, you'd imagine it's something trying to get out, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it gets higher.
Like, do they
Or
look like
go
the
out.
claw marks? Do they look like they're being like dragged down, or do they look like they're just like sort of like in and then a wee bit? Like how long?
I would say there's a bit of both. So the ones at the top looked like they were very long scratch marks, and then the
Mhm.
ones at the bottom are like,
people sized.
as in like long as in like they're scratching against the wall to like grab on, and then the bottom are like, trying to get a purchase.
Would it be
Something climbing.
daft to assume that there's something in here that was being fed and now it's out,
Definitely could be.
and that's where the scratch marks are for?
Could
Like
still
people,
be in there.
yeah, could be.
Don't be a pussy, dip your toes in.
Just get in the blood at the bottom of the well.
It's
Yeah,
no
man.
acidic. I'm fucking covered in it.
This is all sorts of fun.
I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna try and distract the girls now with a story of shite while I get drunk and tell them an old shite story while this is happening.
Do I have
Oh.
anything that I can like use as a measure?
The girls are also quite kind of terrified
They-
of the big ogre standing
Right.
behind you.
So while I'm down here, if I can, like, pull out one of my javelin, and then
Mhm.
just like poke it in to the water and see if I can meet the flare.
You don't meet the floor.
I don't meet the flare. Fuck's
Mm-mm.
sake.
Fish about a bit, see if you can catch us any bits.
I'll get a wee swirl a bit.
Sure. Yeah, we swirl about and you're swirling
Nothing.
blood.
Is it
Nothing.
chunky?
It doesn't hit the bottom, and a javelin's like
I
pretty fucking
mean, you
long,
can
right?
see. I mean,
Not
it's about
really.
the length of a human.
And it doesn't hit the bottom.
Doesn't he hit the bottom? Like 5 feet, 6 feet.
Didn't know Jim's mama raised a bitch.
And it's not Jim's ma. What?
Yeah.
It's not Jim. What are you talking about?
I know.
And I'm still like 10 feet above at this point, right?
Yeah.
I'll go on.
Oh, technically, if you're still 10 feet above, you wouldn't even reach the blood pool with your javelin.
No, so I'll go down then.
Okay.
No getting the blood.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I'll
Okay,
go,
so you go down to just above the blood pool and
just
put
above,
your
and then
javelin.
I'll put my
Okay.
pokey stick in.
You put your pokey stick, you still don't reach the bottom.
What?
You can see that there's definitely bits of meat, but you don't know what they are. They're just kind of like engorged in blood at this point.
Minestrone.
There's no like fur or anything. It's just
No, you can't tell. There doesn't seem to be any skin as any sort.
And I've got like what? Another 10 foot of rope, right? If I'm 90 foot.
Yeah,
That's
you can
two
go
ropes.
up all the way to the bottom.
I mean, I don't know where the fucking bottom is yet.
Oh, we've got another rope.
He's close to the bottom. He just needs to jump off. He just
I'll
doesn't want
go. I'll go knee high. I'll go knee high. Into the blood.
Going knee high.
Knee
okay.
high.
Knee high into the blood.
Still poking to see if I can find the bottom.
Just getting peer pressured for beyond the grave.
Alright, okay.
I'll say aye. Just for thingy's sake. It's you can tell there's like a 10-foot pool of blood.
Right, and once I've got to the bottom, I'll sort of have a wee like scoot about until I feel like if I nudge something, and I'll get a poke, and see if I can like pull it out and see what it is, if there's anything.
You nudge some things and you get a poke, and out comes just a big fucking bat of flesh and meat with a big bite mark out of it.
Okay, I'll head back up and I'll take my evidence with me.
Okay. You head back up.
I'll get like a wee yank on the rope, like pulls up. Now start climbing up.
You see Barry just walking away, just like, just casually, just strolling, just pulling Earth up. Earth gets to the top, and you see on the end of his javelin is a big chunk of meat, and it looks to be a large bite mark taken out of it.
Lovely.
I think something was being fed in there, and I don't think it's down there anymore.
I think it's running about 100 me lassies.
Honestly, I don't know if that's the same creature. There was a load of scratch marks inside the well when they looked human.
Could just been people getting thrown into.
Yeah, there was like bigger scratch
You're
marks
saying
at the
it's
top.
Something in there getting fed and now it's out. Who the fuck was feeding it?
Was there not supposed to be a hag in the swamp?
While you're having this conversation, Leo, you got a wee, like, you feel like a breath on the back of your neck, right? And you know for a fact that Big Man's standing behind you, and in your head you hear, "You brought my prey to me."
Yes.
It worked.
Stand up and he'll take a swig of booze. He'll say, "Come and get them."
I'm assuming you say this out loud, right?
Yeah.
You say this out loud, and Big Man's just kind of looking at you like, huh? And the kids kind of look up at you like, what?
Someone knows we're here.
And they just the kids just grab onto your leg, and Big Man just kind of turns around like, whoa!
Keep an eye out, big man.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
He will roll a perception check.
I will
What does he
spark a
roll?
torch.
That 12's not bad, actually. You see him kind of like looking about, like covering his eyes. Try to, keep the dark out.
I love him already.
He's brilliant.
He doesn't seem to spot anything. And into the tree line, the swamp tree line.
Big man, you should put your glasses on.
What's our glasses?
Please. I can't. My old man wrist's gonna do it.
What does that do?
It's a sea gooder.
Does it? You see Big Man trying to put his glasses on. But his wrists don't extend that far.
He's just walking about like this.
Just with his binoculars. What's the binoculars?
I'll step up to the open door of the cabin with the torch in my hand.
Okay.
Just say the word, Leo.
Don't know where they are, but they know where we are. I'll tell them, like, Girls, I know you're scared of him, but he will protect you. Stay close to Big Man. and I'll push them sort of like closer on their big man's legs, and I'll go with Deacon towards the house.
Me save? Okay. Don't,
Safe.
no eat. Oh, okay.
No eat.
Okay.
No. I'll make you food, all the food.
Oh, okay.
Literally all of the food.
Okay. Sound good to big man.
He's a fucking treasure.
Some boy.
Yeah, so you stand at the door with your torch, Deacon?
Yeah, just arm in the doorway with the torch lit.
Okay.
This might actually not do anything, honestly, Leo. This might have been the thing that brought that thing here, and it might be useless at this point, but, you know, the threat still stands.
At this point, it's just a bold statement. Let's do it.
It's at this point that you see at the tree line a man walk into walk into view. And he's actually recognise him. He's one of the merchants in the in the town square. He's one of the ones that sells like the fresh fruit and veg.
Point my sword at him while I've got the torch in one hand and the door, so I'll point at him. Maybe you should stop right there, friend.
He just kind of looks at you and just cracks his neck. That won't do what you want it to do.
I look at Leo and I look back at him. Like a great man once said, that's a bold statement, and I'll let the torch go.
Okay, you let the torch go and the house, starts to catch a light. The man makes no moves to do anything. He's just kind of looking at you as the house is starting to quickly catch fire. It's kind of dry wood, so it catches a light pretty quickly, and with all the blood and all the gore and stuff like that, the smell is fucking horrific.
Should I take my time, like clipping my shield onto my arm, as I'm looking at him?
So it's pretty much like it's like a standoff.
I feel like you've come back to have that conversation we talked about. Would this be an apt assumption?
Just staring at you, you get that again, that niggling in your brain. That's a fair assumption.
I told you if we spoke in that language, you wouldn't enjoy the conversation. I'll take a few steps towards him. So I'm like in line with big man, I guess.
Okay. I'll say. I
Me,
might
big
not
man,
use
and
this map,
Barry
to be honest. I
goes
might use a different
surrounded
one just for
goodness.
size, to be honest. I don't know, let me just.
Probably get away with the swamp one, right?
I don't know. I'll show you this. This was gonna be the map, right?
This is teeny tiny.
It's teeny tiny, but I was hoping you would fight in the house, but nothing. I didn't have. The house is now burning. The house is burning. Let's masturbate. Yeah. So you take a couple of steps towards him, and again he's still staring at you. At which point you see, his face contort into pain as he crouches down, and you can see, like, he starts to rip pieces of flesh off his skin, and under his skin you can see fur, and from his fingers claws shoot out, and his face, this the skin, it's just starts to fall off as a snout starts to form. and just a wide grin and scars everywhere on his face. Eventually, all of this skin just drops to the ground.
Boys, don't mind if I do you?
By all means, go ahead.
Right, I'm gonna change the map, right? Because he's probably further away than that, to be honest. Ba 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 ba. I'll just use like the swamp one. That's all day. Well. So then I need him. Then I need Deacon. Barry needs healed if you want to heal him quickly.
Oh, it's the tokens. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with my total?
No,
Sorry,
I'm
Rafe.
Do you want me to delete it and put another one on?
Yeah.
So hold on, let me.
Mine.
So I need the wee lassies.
My wee torch symbol's been like got a fucking big mark through it now. The thing that I used to use for my thing.
They were
I know.
under Big Man.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I'm surrounding the girls with big.
get. You were like here. Deacon would be up here. You
Okay,
two would be
connect
like
with
this
you,
side.
I was surrounding the girls.
Big man, I'll pull them behind. So don't worry about the trees and stuff like that. I'm just using this as like a size map. Yeah. So again, you watch all of this happen and the skin falls to the ground. And he looks at you, Deacon, as you start making steps towards him.
I can't. Can't get Foundry to load back up.
Oh no, oh, okay. Can we reload it quickly?
Oh wait, hold on. Page one that time.
Right, man, I'll let 7 of it.
Yeah, the clock stopped and all that again, Kido.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yep, that's it now.
Okay, reading.
Yeah, I just want to kind of step so I'm like. Wait,
Four
yeah.
of you, is it? Fucking 125 feet. Sick.
I had my sword down by my side and my shield kind of loosely down the other side. You know, look at the lassies, look at Big Man. You know, kind of appreciate where he's standing and then look back at the creature. Well then, Mr. Hunter. Are these not the prey you're looking for?
I always knew where they were. I was just waiting. They would come to me eventually.
Sounds like a bit of a bitch move, if you ask me.
If you could, you know, if a dog could smile, then you can see this creature smile.
Dog.
And you can hear that you know, that unique hyena laugh.
Since you're such a dangerous predator and we're clearly not going to make it away from here alive, perhaps you could do us the courtesy of telling us, you know, point my sword at him, kind of sweep up underneath form, what the fuck that is. Where did you come from? What exactly is the point in all of the blood, the writing, the well? Save my
wasn't-
curiosity before I die.
That wasn't me. And he will charge towards you. I don't want no nasty stuff.
Get out, music change, Kido.
Yeah, man.
Get out, music change.
Not a 2. Not a
Change
2.
that funky
Not a 2. Not a 2.
Still got initiative from last time.
Yeah,
What's that?
it's done.
Still got initiative from last time.
Oh, yeah, hold on. I'll just reroll it. I can't be else fucking thing me in it. Right.
My dice said 15. Yeah, it said I rolled a 7.
Not a 2. That is better.
Okay. I'll just run the wee lassies at the same time.
Same initiative.
Yeah. Right, okay. Change music. I don't know if I've got like epic music on this.
You fucking better.
Epic battle music. Hopefully this is good.
Oh, this is a good vibe.
No, it sounds good. Okay. Alright, I mean all day I suppose. Okay, so yeah, the girls will stay under Big Man. Like Uncle Leo said. Yeah. And it is the creature's turn. And he
We
will-
brother.
Da, 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 da.
Fucking Andy pelting her a bit, son. Tumble.
So you hear him laughing like really loudly. It's like ringing in your ears at this point as he like runs towards you, and then yeah, that's his turn. Yeah.
I'll run up next to the boy.
Okay.
Just give him a wee head nod.
Okay.
That's me. Nah, do you know what? Fuck it. I'll chuck a javelin at him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for good measure.
Nope.
Misses unfortunately.
Yeah, man.
Barry.
National Ravenclaw.
Okay. Deacon.
I'll hold an action. If he steps in, give him the ball.
Okay. Kenneth.
Rare and hold an attack for if Barry can attack.
Okay. Leo. Actually, I'll move the lassies with Big Man. Actually, because he'll be taking them with him. But I'll keep them on the board.
I will step up a little bit closer. I don't know, I'm 10 feet up there. And as Deacon is stepping forward and getting closer to him, he looks down and feels something over his hand, and it's like a transparent covered over his armor, and it starts to spread up his arm with this translucent golden trim over it, and this covers his body in a full armor set of nobles armor as Shield of Faith goes on him.
Oh shit!
That's the boy. Big Man will move the girls back.
Yes, the picture. I have a large AC.
Take the dodge action?
Dodge action. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yes. So. What's his season? It's actually alright.
Yeah, man. Getting other rubbies.
Yeah, you watch as the creature like puts his hand, his palm on his chest, and you can see, like his legs get longer as he goes down on all fours, and yeah, he will run towards you. You may make your attack.
Have him catch one of these.
Yeah. 21 hits
7.
for 7. So yeah, as you hit him with your sword, it's just a normal sword, right? It's not getting any degrees. Yeah. So.
It's not magical fucking yet.
You know, the sword. You feel the sword stick into his skin a wee bit. It doesn't do as much damage as you want it to.
That's why I wrote this.
And he will. Yeah, he will just he will. What to do? Yeah, he'll just attack you. That's fine. I'll just attack. We don't know what to do. Attack. There's a 23 hit.
Just.
For 16 piercing and 7 poison.
Ouch.
Yeah, man.
That was large ouch.
Yep. And he will make a claw attack. Oh no, 26 to hit
Definitely hits.
for 12 damage.
I am on the floor.
Wow. Okay.
Turns out don't waste your reaction on him. Attacks kids.
Earth. Oh, hold on, he's got a thing made.
Yeah, I'll charge up to him. I'll pop my rage before I go up to him. Just so I don't hurt the wee boy on the ground.
Okay.
And I will swing my great axe right for his fucking throat.
Okay.
Reckless.
Yeah. I imagine it's always reckless.
Yeah. So that's 18 for 13, or potentially Yep, 18 for 13.
18 for 13. Yeah, that hits. And again, you go for his throat, but his skin feels just way too tough. So. Okay.
And after I swing my axe at him, I'll go, let's see if I can make you heal. and that's my turn.
Barry?
Well, whenever I get surrounded, Kenneth will use his reaction to trigger the thing.
Yep.
Nibble. 11 to hit.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Barry, fuck, how far did I move there? It's only like 20 feet here.
Yeah. But well.
Barry, I'll attack this woman.
That's a natural 20.
Alright.
Let's fucking go.
26. 16 hits and 16 poison.
13 piercing, you mean? Yep.
Oh, yes.
So, hold on. Is Barry's attack classified as magical?
Kido, also, I don't know if it makes a difference. 2 of the damage on my attack was rage damage, so that doesn't get halved. Right?
Oh yes, I'll add a point with it. Okay.
I imagine it's not magical.
Yeah, non-magical. So, how do you explain this? So yeah, you watch as Barry bites into the creature, the hyena man. And normally when Barry bites into creatures, and you know the venom that he injects into them, you just see their skin just like, you know, cave in themselves as like, you know, they basically like disintegrate. His doesn't, and it doesn't do as much damage as you expect either.
The poison as well.
Or the poison as well. Yeah, I mean, let's just say that when the poison gets injected, it doesn't look like it does anything.
Eldritch Knights can never make their weapons magical.
Oh really? That's bash. Deacon?
2 seconds, I'm just rolling something quickly here to see if this works. It did not.
Pass. Kenneth? Or Kenneth?
The barrier there.
Yeah. 16 hits for
7 person.
yeah.
Half, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Sadness.
I mean, to poison, I take it, aye. Yeah.
I've no decent bonus this me.
Okay, Leo.
Jesus. I will. Shit. If I do it that way. Yeah, fuck it. As an action, I will throw a molly at him. Dex save, please. And bonus action, I will present my holy symbol and I will bring out my gem encrusted flask and I will go to take a swig of it, and Deacon will start to rustle and come awake as he feels a rumbling in his belly and he burps as he comes to consciousness.
Yes. Daddy, how much do I get?
You get
He passes, so he takes no damage.
7 heapies
GY.
and he takes no damage. And I will pull up back in front of Big Man up here a little bit and that'll be me good.
Okay. On Big Man's turn, he just kind of looks at you, Leo, like,
We protect.
okay. And then it's the man's turn, and he will turn to the man that went for his jugular. Does a 15 hit?
It just hits, actually, aye.
So you take 12 piercing and 14 poison damage. So 12 half to 6.
6.
So 20 total.
And another 14. 14 poison, yeah.
Yeah. And then this. The 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's 11 slashing, half to 5. And then can you roll me a con saving throw, please?
2 seconds. Did that go? At 5. 20. Ah, it did. Okay. Con save.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Did Barry get to look this man in the eyes at the start of his turn?
It's looking the opposite way at the minute.
Yeah. So at this point, after it makes its its bite and its claw attack at Earth, he will turn and he will look at Deacon, and he just gives a small sniff. At which point you see that like almost like white saliva, and it turns yellow, like leave his mouth as he basically pukes up over Deacon.
Nice. Feed me, mama bird.
Sorry, have that now. So, can everyone within a 30-foot range of Deacon make me a con save, please? So, Leo, you're just outside. So, everybody else.
So close to being a nat 20 there.
Sorry?
I almost had a nat 20, it fucking hit the 20 and then just tipped back to the 8.
Fuck me, man.
Okay. So, that includes you, Deacon.
Includes me.
Yeah.
One sec.
That's so sad.
Jesus.
So you all fail, and you are all poisoned.
Remind us what the poison condition does again?
Disadvantage on fucking everything.
Disadvantage in attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, so I'm exhausted again.
Essentially, yes.
Clara?
Is he immune to poison?
We'll say he is, but he poisons me.
Well, yeah, no, it must say that he's immune in order for him to be immune to the condition. It's in the first page and under attributes. On the right hand side, it says condition immunities. I would say it there. Okay. That is its turn. Earth. This creature just took a big chunk out of you.
Another swing.
Yep.
Use the silver sword. Jesus.
Nope.
13 misses.
It's me.
Turn.
Yep.
Barry.
Can Barry grapple as an attack?
Yeah.
So disadvantage on ability checks, right?
Mm-hmm.
15.
Rolled 18.
Let's attack then.
Deacon.
I'll hop up to my feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend my bonus action. So I'll kind of look at Earth, and I'll purposely kind of chuck my sword off to the side a wee bit. And I'll pull the silver dagger off my belt.
Okay.
And I'll look at Earth like, you know.
I never
You
added it.
should.
I never added it to my sheet. I need to add it.
Just control space. Sword,
Yeah.
longsword. Or it's a longsword, wasn't it?
Aye.
Was it silvered or was it just a
It
longsword?
was.
Yeah, it was silver.
Silver longsword, yeah.
And I'll kind of take a second to think when I was on top of the chimney swinging just that hilt about with that really short kind of weapon. I was experimenting with a weapon that would have like a tiny little range, you know? And I'll use my bonus action to trigger my style bonus.
Okay. Oh,
Uh,
that heals Fulton.
and I'll make a stab with the dagger.
Okay.
We never clarified in the write-up. I said it would negate all forms of disadvantage, but I'm assuming I've got disadvantage plus advantage, so it would just be flat.
It would just be flat, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, I would make sense, right? If you're getting rid of your bonus action
Mhm.
to do it, so I'd allow you to get advantage on this.
Christ. 20 to hit
20 to hit. Yeah, that's
for 6 plus 2.
+2.
Aye, for Joan. So only one.
Ah,
wound,
okay,
so
that's sweet.
8 damage.
Yeah. So, yeah, you stab the dagger into its chest, and you can see as the dagger like goes straight into its chest, you see like small cinch marks as it just like moves its head towards looking at you. It is not very happy at this moment.
Yeah, kinda as it takes that half step back, tries to disengage for the dagger, and I just keep it pressed in with my horn.
Yeah, man. Okay. Oh shit! No. Nearly ended combat. I thought that would have been depressing. Kenneth.
And is gonna climb on the pile.
Back in the gay pile.
Okay.
Fucking grab him as well. No.
Oh, you grab him.
Yep.
13. Okay. Leo.
Well, I'll step up half my movement up to here, and Earth, how much HP are you off of your halfway point of your max?
Off my
You know, see
halfway
his-
point, 3.
Yeah, you're 3 off your halfway point of max, so that means I'd like to use my action to
knowledge.
use
I am.
preserve life. My action.
Is there any save on the poison, by the way?
No.
Just poison for duration.
I will heal Earth
Nine
by
off.
3 points of healing, and I'll heal Deacon 10 points of healing.
I'm 9. So I can only take 9.
I was at 9 off your half.
Uh-huh.
Right, so that 1 point just goes to the bin.
Okay. Okay.
And back up again, then what I moved in.
Okay. Okay.
And that's me.
Big man looks at you again, Leo, and goes, "Are you sure?"
Yes.
Okay. That is the creature's turn.
Can't still get any more tongues.
See what this is.
Surrounded on 4 sides, bitch boy. What are you gonna do?
Tis but a flesh wound, I say, with like my chest opened up, my heart actually exposed.
Biting his ankles.
Right. I'm gonna roll a D3. Unlucky Deacon. Right, I need to make.
Just don't roll a 20. Just don't roll a
What is
nat
this?
20. Just don't do that.
It's alright, I'll secretly a fucking a grave cleric. He'll just cancel it on his reaction. No, I didn't.
No.
See, cancelled.
So you watch as like, the creature's disgusting, right? And it has like, this aura, this disgusting aura about him, and it just seems to like form into his hand, and he goes out to reach you, Deacon. But you kind of with the dagger
Just the
still in him.
fucking dagger.
Yeah, it kind of winces a bit, and the hand goes away. That was yeah.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Yeah, that's a bad touch.
Consent,
That is a bad touch. Earth.
I'd sort of like put the axe away and pull the sword out and be like, "You sure?"
You can two-hand it.
I know.
It's an average of 1 damage less.
And I'll
except
be
you
like-
won't be getting your shit resisted.
Okay.
And I'll
Just swing it the same way. It's got a cutting edge. It's broad. It's not fucking rapier. Just swing the
Like-
bitch.
I'll go for his throat again.
Okay.
Same thing. Reckless again, obviously. So still was a
Nice, straight roll.
disadvantage. So straight roll.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nice. 23
It's a
for
D10.
10. A
It's a
D10, so
D10.
I roll.
yeah,
I
I'll roll the damage for versatile. There you go. So 9 take
9.
half 2, so 7 half to
Why
3.
take you have to?
No, just for the halving. Because 2 that damage is rage, right?
no, it's a silver damage, so a silver sword.
Silver
So,
damage.
Oh, so it's not halved, right? Okay.
so what's the full damage?
9.
9. Yeah. Again, you know with this silver sword, you'll basically just cleaving chunks off this creature.
And then I'll just sort of turn to everybody and I'll go, is it getting hot in here or is it just me?
Oh god.
Okay.
I'll hit every cunt for another 2 flame damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just what I wanted.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
All the damage counts, you know?
Yeah, to us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're doing more, damage to your own team than the other creature. Okay. Barry.
Yeah, Barry's gonna go for another bear hug.
Okay.
Not bad.
13. 25.
Alright.
Yakin.
Yeah, I'll flavour this differently, right? But so again, I'll use my bonus action, my style bonus. I'm no healing myself because I like living life dangerously. And as Earth, takes a one-handed swing at the thing's neck, and it kind of lists to the side for the blow. I'll spin the dagger and take the hilt and kind of do a pirouette and add extra force into his blow and just ram the heel of the dagger into the sword and try and follow through with the decapitate.
Okay. Seventeen
17.
hits.
Five. 7,
Plus
sorry.
7, yeah.
How's he looking, kiddo? Is he bloodied yet?
It's probably fucking fine. It's a large lad.
I know.
He is approaching it.
Okay. Winnable.
Yeah, and as he kind of staggers for that blow, I'm just gonna stamp on his foot so he staggers some more. As he tries to take a wee step to the side.
Yeah.
On his toes.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep happy in the middle, that's it.
Or
No,
I'll
no,
just
no,
bait and
no, no.
fuck him.
I don't like the fact that he stood in his foot, right?
That's it. Stood these big toes, that's sore.
So yeah.
You think your own toenail, fuck's sake? Think of the pure excruciating pain of that.
Just sit there with your heart just hanging half out your chest, cleaved open, and he's like,
He
"My
really
toe, you
doesn't like
bastard!"
these. He really doesn't like these silver weapons. Yeah, he's gonna attack Deacon and then one at your boy.
Wait, is it his turn?
Is it his turn?
It's not his
No.
turn.
It's
Oh,
Kenneth's
okay.
turn.
God damn!
He still gets a
My brain went. My brain went. There you go.
It's
There
not
you
your
go,
fault, it's because you get sore toes, man.
Alright, I'm gonna start grabbing his toes.
No!
Give me those toes, boy.
Yeah, totally.
Come on!
Yeah, I don't think he can lose this.
Give me some-
Yeah, so I'd say just go for the bites, man.
That's
Yeah,
just where he
he-
hangs the teeth and goes.
He
"You can lose
passes.
this." Okay.
I'm doing quarter of the damage if I attack him. And
Still
it's a
damage.
disadvantage.
It's still damage. You're not doing any damage by losing all these thingy checks anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I would be missing if I was attacking anyway, if I'm rolling this shit. I'm just trying to help the men that can actually do damage.
Elio.
Should get some silver.
I will
Silver Grill.
lob a holy moly over the shoulders into the
Okay.
mix, hopefully. Deck safe.
You roll fucking so high on them every time.
He fucking failed. Yeah, so you watch as he brings his hand back, with the bottle in his hand and he throws it, and as the bottle lands on the creature, you just watch as a divine light just seals into his flesh, and that once evil laugh turns into a scream of sorts. Big man, he still no.
No.
Okay. And you see him just getting ready with his weapon. Okay, it's the creature's turn now, and he takes one attack at Deacon. Don't tell me it's gonna happen again.
This
I was
is
rolling
where
so well earlier.
This is where it
Yeah, 26 to hit
Yeah, man.
for 11 slashing.
Half to
Who's that?
5. Me,
okay.
right?
Yeah, you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure. That's it. Earth.
No.
11 misses, unfortunately. Barry. Actually, you burning? You burning?
No.
Okay.
Don't make me deed, please.
What's Barry doing? What's Barry doing? Go on, go on, go on. No rushing you. No
We,
rushing you. but
we,
I'm
might,
rushing
we
you.
might need to talk about a subclass change, Kido.
That's fine. You'll need to find one.
12. to
12
hit.
misses.
Of course it does.
Diakin. Still fucking pressing then, turn you wee dick.
No. There's a button I'm gonna click it.
So I'm watching him as he's getting absolutely fucked right now. Even the attacks that I'm missing, right, he's having to guard against in some fashion. He's on the back foot, stood here like this. Is there any particular part of his body he seems to be putting extra care into keeping away from me or Earth?
Roll me an insight check.
God, wisdom. Where's the
He
button?
says as a future sword saint.
12. Look at that. I don't have a
What?
negative anymore. I'm improving. Okay.
I mean, particularly his heart. He doesn't want things to go for his
Just like
heart.
if he's keeping his vitals weight. doesn't
Yeah, just his vitals. There's nothing in particular that thing me. But yeah, on you go. You can continue. What are you doing?
he? Okay, then I make the decision he's fighting like a person, so I want to hamper him as much as possible. Everybody we've fought, this ends up the back foot, there's nobody able to kill quickly, he's always ran away. So as he takes that like swipe at me and I duck down, and he turns his attention to Earth and he kind of takes a step forward, his leading leg comes out and I can see the inside of his thigh. I'm going to go for that.
Okay.
Oh, I use my bonus action. Yeah, I think so. Aye, so for Flare, as like a duck under his swipe, and he goes to make that attack at Earth, like I kind of slide my foot on the slick grass and kick at his ankle. That's far enough, like it's furthest out. To kind of stagger his leg a wee bit, so he's like looking for footing rather than try to pull it away from me. I'll just stab it with a dagger at the fleshy bit on the inside of his thigh.
Okay.
Fuck. 17.
17 hits.
Plus dauntless again, 7.
Damn it! You literally rolled so high on him every fucking time.
Hover?
Yeah, you're one less than max damage
I
on every
guess,
dagger swing.
Kenneth.
I keep trying to acquire those toes.
Okay, you acquire those things.
Fuck me.
You cannot fail. 26.
I think you pass.
Yeah. Big man. Still no?
Mate, another 7, but
Oh, Leo. I fucking hate you. What am I doing? Dex again?
Dex save.
He passes.
damn it. It was another 7.
That's it's not bad damage. Okay, so you're your turn. Bonus action as well.
This time I'm gonna move in a little bit closer, just 10 feet.
Okay. Big man. Still no?
Let's finish this, big man. On you go.
And he will fucking sprint in. I don't know that's the right fucking thing. Up. That's his turn. Because he can only hit to dash.
Yep, dash.
Okay, and then it's the creature's turn. He should be fine. Yeah, so he's gonna try and bite Earth. 18
Mm-hmm.
for 12 piercing, half to 6,
Mm-hmm.
and 15 poison damage.
I'm done.
Down. I did it the other way but this time, because I knew you're not resistant to poison. And then 1 on Deacon. 24 to hit. Are you gonna say okay?
Aye. I think I'm trying to like peak his frustration at this point. So like I drop my shield down.
You can
with the
see
way, and I
that his-
turn my head a bit, like exposing my jugular to it. And then as he goes for the swipe and the claws come in, like I snap the shield up and bring the side of my head with the helmet on it down and like trap his wrist in that bit there.
You can definitely see he is currently frantic. Yeah. Where's my combat track? So that is his turn. Earth, making me a death save, please. Okay. Barry.
Barry will help Kenneth.
Okay. Deacon.
I will drop the dagger at my feet into the muck, point down so that the hilt's up and easily grabbable. I'll grab the hilt of my sword, not use my bonus action. I'll actually like bend it and grab it. And then I'll use my bonus action to do the thing. What's 11 or 4? Let's fucking go.
Okay.
So for 13, I'm nearly fucking full again.
Basic.
And then I'll slowly, kind of slowly bring my sword up in like an uppercut, but no danger through it whatsoever. And he can feel just a line like getting cut up the center of his torso.
Okay.
This is force damage.
Yeah.
9.
9 force damage. Okay.
It's me.
Kenneth.
Barry and Kenneth are gonna go for a leg each.
A leg each. Okay. We straight roll.
23?
That is not bad. Okay. I rolled a 9. Let's go.
I did something, I contributed.
He did. Okay, Leo.
It's just a range to run to. Get a little bit closer. Yeah, bonus action heal Earth.
Okay.
Let's see what you get.
7 plus
10.
3. 10. 10 healing. Not bad.
10
Okay.
piece,
That's fine.
and throw a little bottle at his face again.
Okay.
It's a radiant burn.
Do you know what I love the thought of in the other game, you know, Cadence like shooting Ignis's face with syringes
yes.
to do fuck it.
7 again. Fuck.
Four in a row.
And then
You're
in
cheating.
This game, in this game, fucking Leo
bottling
just
people.
I just bottling people.
You rolled a nat 20. I'm sure he passes. Big Man is going to come in and he is going to swing hard.
Advantage.
Grapple doesn't.
Grapple's the advantage. It's restrained.
Oh, he's
is
not
advantage.
restrained right here.
Yeah, but 25 to hit for 13, half to
Push
6.
him over on your next turn.
Okay. He is not looking good. And he is going to try and break the grapple. Roll your athletics. 11. He got a 15, so he passes.
That's his action, Mary.
Yeah, that's his action. And he is going to not be very happy with this situation.
Nice action, nerd.
Yeah. And again, he will touch his chest like you saw before. So I'm assuming that dropped. I forgot to keep track of it, so he's going to do it again. And you see again his legs just grow longer, and he will try and sprint off.
Taking 5
So you've
oppies.
Oh,
5 oppies.
he can try.
Okay, so big man gets an oppie.
I kind of hope he gets away.
23 for 13. That's 6 damage.
You can't.
Attack at disadvantage. Just about.
Shift click on the
Attack
dice.
advantage for me.
Shift click, it gives you the option.
No, not for us.
In fact,
Must be a setting you've got on your foundry.
Control click. It's control click.
that's it.
13.
Yes.
No, it's 14 plus whatever.
No.
But you roll me your dagger or your sword?
No, the sword. The sword's what I've got in my hand.
I didn't mean to do that, but
That's fine.
So 14 plus 5, so 19 total.
19 hits for what's the damage?
Damage primary, just roll it just in case, 11 halved.
5. Okay. Who else rolled?
You can't grapple, can you know?
mine are
No.
mine are last, so
Nope.
You missed as well.
and I can't grapple right.
You cannot grapple.
Oh, disadvantage. 15 to hit.
For
Half a
9. Half to 4. Nobody else?
Kenneth.
You rolled, did you know?
No, I've misclicked that. I was trying to press control. Yeah, I'll make it work.
That one.
Yeah, not quite.
Okay, so he ran. What did he run? He
30 feet.
ran 30 feet, and then 30 feet again.
He's already used his action.
I know.
Alright.
Earth.
That long strider, good.
There's not much I can do. Just, I'm on the ground. I need to use half my movement. I'll get 15 foot.
Yep.
I'll get up and how far away is he? 60 feet. And I'll throw my last javelin at him.
Oh, by the way, you're no longer poisoned. That's been 5 turns.
Wait, did he long stride this turn or last turn?
This turn.
And break the grapple?
Yeah.
Double action economy. You test scan.
Hold on, let me roll it again. It won't let me roll it again.
Why are you rolling it again?
Disadvantage because it's more than 30 feet away.
Oh, is it? Oh.
So 15.
Fuck. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Lamau.
Yeah. So Barry hit, right? And I was like, please, how much damage? 4 damage. Yes, he's got 2 HP left.
Amazing.
By the way, then I still had my magic missile left.
Oh, did you? Ah, okay.
Alright, so what I'll do is I'll get up and I'll just like sort of like look at him running away defeated, like I can't catch him, and then I'll remember, oh, I've got a javelin, and I'll just yank it off my back and I'll just sort of line it up and then I'll just give it a big whistle, and like it's just like his ears just sort of perk up and I just woof, And I just launch it and it just fucking straight through the chest.
Yeah, as you throw it, it goes straight through his chest, and it actually carries him a bit further, and it like catches into a nearby tree. And he's just like, you slouch there, javelin in his chest.
That's Jim holding him right there. That's what that is.
And then, as you know, you're watching your kill. You watch as heat just starts to like dissipate from him. His steam just fucking rises everywhere, and his body just begins to melt. Until there's nothing but a big pile of goo under the javelin.
You don't see that every day.
That's just true.
I mean, we just saw it like 2 days ago.
That's the wrong type of music.
I suppose. An hour line of work every other day.
Deacon for a wee guy and he turned to goo.
Gooey people are becoming common.
So
Did any of the wee deed soldiers that we fought in the swamp, did they turn to goo after we killed them?
no,
Oh, yeah, okay.
I thought I
Earth.
cracked the case there.
you get 18 tokens.
Alright.
Sick.
Wait. 22? No. Not quite. I have 23 tokens.
Is that it? Is there no more fucking solid Damocles hanging in our heads? Can we go back to the town and have lunch and not worry about Wayne running away and get kidnapped?
I want to go get
Yeah.
my-
So
I want to get my javelin
with-
back 'cause
with-
it's my last one.
yeah, you can go get traveling back. As you watch, looking at the pile of goos, you go up to get your javelin. You pull your javelin out. You can see the nearby, because he's at this point his body is probably in a swamp, right? You can see as the nearby swamp is just currently basically absorbing his body, or what's left of it anyway, in goop form.
Is that like unnaturally absorbing it, or is it just like spreading
Yeah,
out?
it's
seeping
just
in?
like, it's just like,
Okay.
seeping in, ever so slowly. And you all make your way back with a burning house. At your backs, and what's that?
Which apparently had nothing to do with this guy.
Yeah.
Just
But it's
bumped
burnt
into some
now.
random shack in the middle of the swamp. That's definitely never gonna come back bite with office.
I mean, whatever was going on in there wasn't good. There was fucking body parts all over the place. So.
You're right.
Generally a bad sign.
To be fair, even if I bust out a house in the middle of the village and it was looking like that, I'd burn that down too.
And now the lassies have got nowhere to run away and played it.
Good.
I'm not sure I want to.
Yeah, after that, I think they're done with this swamp.
Yeah, I'll kind of turn around and look at the two lassies as they're holding on to Big Man and Leo between the two of them, and I'll pet their heads and just kind of shh them and send the two of them to sleep.
Sleep, you bitch. Yeah, sure. You send them to sleep, because they don't really have a fucking choice.
No hit points.
Is Earth in that range as well?
Probably, actually.
Should I roll it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, it gives me a wee marker.
Earth is also asleep.
19 HP of person.
yeah, man.
Yep.
Just sort of. Just like curls up in a wee ball. And just, fuck, I need 5 minutes, please.
Big man.
Just 5 minutes.
Big man, he needs a nap. Carry him back. I'll take the girls.
Okay. He picks him up and he's like just carrying him like in a like a, what's it called? It's a normal carry. A threshold carry? No, that's not right. Carrying him over the threshold, alright, that's what it is.
Carrying him like a wee
Leo.
baby.
I'm kind
Wee
of
bab.
tap on the spectral armor as it begins to crack and shatter and disappear. Where did the inspiration for that come from?
Oh, knights need armor, and I'm starting to play about with some ideas. You're starting to
I'm blushing.
fit the profile. Maybe by the time I finish working on the design, you'll be somewhere there.
Maybe. Thank you.
No problem. You deserve it. You're doing really well.
I'm actually in like fine shape now, by the way. Like, I'm fucking like 2 HP out of max. I'm good.
Yeah, like you watch it, you see that the big gash that was in his chest as he went down the first time is like pretty much just completely disappeared. It's probably a bit infected, but other than that, like it looks
Oh
fine.
yeah, definitely. It's just closed. Like it's not healed, right? The skin at the top here, but it's still
Yeah.
full of dirt and swamp muck inside.
Yeah, man.
I feel that one in the morning.
Me and Barry 2 HP off max as well. We're just a little bit burnt.
I don't want to say that obviously the danger isn't gone in the swamp with this manga, but the immediate danger is. Guys, fancy taking the scenic route back? Maybe having a little meander, see if we can poke anything up in the bog water.
We still get the girls with us here.
Let's get the girls back. Let's not push our luck.
Did everybody move there to that layer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Not to be a dick about it, but our dad is making my armor. I kind of want it
No,
done.
no, that's fine. Oh, I understand. I'm just gonna. I'm growing really attached to not being in the village, you know?
You not like it in town?
No, I mean, it's alright. It's just. It's a small town.
Well, if you had the choice and the opportunity, would you leave?
Perhaps.
I'm a wee bit upset that that thing turned to goo. I kind of wanted it seed.
There's
That's why it turned to goo.
Would have looked really nice on Jim's mantle. Yeah.
I would really like to go to Velde someday, but before we leave town, there's something really urgent. I think we should take care of. As much as unnecessary violence isn't really my thing, I'm feeling a little bit revengey lately. And we've been dealing with nothing but monsters for weeks now. Turned out honestly the biggest fucking monster was 2 guys in some cloaks.
Let's go back then.
He's actively looking for stuff on the way back.
Yeah.
No.
Don't think so, right? We don't want to waste any more time.
Get the girls back.
Oh. Should be interesting. So about 20 minutes in, you see a familiar friend.
Yes! At the end of every fucking adventure in there.
No, it's not him. It's not him.
Oh.
You see a large toad sitting
Like it.
straight up, rolled it again on the fucking table.
Beautiful.
Just sitting, just making a big ribbit. At this point, you hear big man's stomach growling, and you look back and you can see him salivating.
Leo, you did promise him a lot of food.
I have no idea what's gonna happen to that man's brain if he licks that big toad.
Be fun to find out though, wouldn't it?
While you are having this conversation, he drops.
I guess we're
and
gonna find out.
Sprints after the toad. I'm pretty sure the toad dies.
Of shock.
He
Yeah,
would like to
man.
hit the club with his toad.
Yeah, pretty much. You just watch as like there's just blood and gore everywhere. He's just munching away at this toad, and as every bite he watches, his pupils just get larger and larger to the point where he turns around and goes, "Hey, friends."
How you doing there, big man? Still with us?
Yeah.
That stoned ogre.
Let's go, big man. Still got more food to get you.
Food.
More food, yep.
More food. Me starve.
No, you just ate.
Convince the fucking tripping ogre that he's full.
Okay. Yep.
Other munchies.
And then let's see. He's got another fucking 50 minutes. You've got another fucking counter. Here's a bro. 16. You're lucky. That's fuck all. Blah 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 blah. What's it? Just like 90 minutes in. No. Would be the last one. I just rolled a fucking 100. Forest. Oh no, grassland did we? Yeah, you notice a large cat on the path on the way home. Very stripy. You would know as a tiger.
You look big man.
Not
Catty.
food.
More,
Not food, big man.
more food! And he fucking just charges
Oh,
after it.
God.
I'm pretty sure it also dies.
He would like to hit Kitty with stomach.
Yes, indeed.
It's fucking
I feel
great.
like current big man
Yeah,
is
he
the
just
kind
need-
of person who would pick up the cat and just hug it too hard, you know?
Squeeze the jelly out his
Just wanted
eyes.
to hug the rabbits.
Yeah, it dies. And he has his second breakfast.
Lovely.
So it's about lunchtime by the time you get back. Anyway,
It's hungry against lunchtime now.
yeah. And then he goes, "Friend, where food?
More food.
Food." You get to the bridge, and as you get to the bridge, big man seems very hesitant. And he's like, I stay."
No, come. We protect you.
I'll get into my bag and I'll just give him all my rations. Here you go. Wire
You
in.
can have all mine too. I've got 4 days of rations.
Am I?
left.
I've got 10.
He will finish those in about 30 seconds.
We've not
At
spent a full
breakfast.
day outside yet. So we've not had any need. Anytime we go back, it's like an hour later.
It's just it's the breakfast is ready for lunch.
Sounds like me.
We should try and integrate him. Get the people used to him.
I've got a question.
Maybe when he's
Gator.
less
How,
hypno-toady.
how far outside of town is Jim's house?
Like 2 minutes. It's like on the coastline.
But it's no in the bridge.
There'll be
How
a big
good
farm.
and a lumberjack would the ogre be? They'd only need to pay him in food.
A lot of food.
Yeah, eels. He supplies the lumber and prepayment for
He
the
would
eels.
he would eat every single every single eel that we found.
That sounds like a farming problem. That sounds like a you problem.
But, like, realistically, it would be fucking really good protection for the town as well.
That's what I'm saying. There's
That's why-
there's
that's why
probably
I
a big
was
barn
saying-
and barn.
Also,
and
I'm
you-
pretty sure his CRs went up at this point. He's a CR3 now, not a CR2.
No, yeah, because he levelled. He
Yeah,
actually
Tiny
levelled, so he did.
lad.
Straight up.
Yeah, he killed like what was it?
Yeah, you got a
Two
bunch
of the
of dogs.
berserkers or something, wasn't it?
Yep. He's some boy.
Yeah, what he's doing. So he's get back to town and.
Gotta get some food, man.
Yeah, man, sure. probably end it there unless you've got anything else you want to do. This is probably going to be the last session for a while as well. This will probably be me. If nothing else, I can.
Take the girls back to their father's house and go back to there.
Yeah, maybe just pull curtains on us fucking walking up the bridge.
Yeah, pull curtains as you're walking up the bridge. You can have that conversation with the townsfolk next time and about how to integrate Big Man into your town. That'll be quite funny.
Telling you, big man,
I'm telling you, Big Man.
big man.
Okay.
GG's, everybody.
GG's. That's good.
GG's.
I enjoyed that. I wasn't expecting you to kill that creature.